it was covered.
Covered with students that are going to have an unfortunate accident.
Unfortunate, yes. Accident, you wish.
Accident, no.
Accident, yes.
Man, Anthony, you know what's great?
What?
Extra Destiny draws.
Was that great?
No, the students are safe. Make them burn.
You know what's going to be hilarious?
Burn to
We're
the
just going to
ground.
get in our first Shadow game, and then all of a sudden it's like, somebody just dropped $40. Destiny draws against insert person here.
Nah.
The real fight has just begun.
Yep.
Welcome to the Shadow game, motherfucker.
I'm already waiting for that bullshit.
I'm waiting too, and I'm excited for it.
I'm not.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be me though.
I love how you still have a Destiny draw against you.
That's what I'm talking about. That you will say I'm gonna be the one.
Well,
No,
Yolunga
it's
was
already
gonna
made.
use it, but Yolunga didn't need to.
Yeah, Yolunga
Luger was too busy spanking a little boy in public.
he was-
Mr. Yolunga was too busy schooling you, if you know what Mr. Yolunga means. It was a joke.
Give me the shotgun.
I get it. It's because we're in school and I gotta go.
It's because we're part of the educational system. But aren't you a failure as a teacher? Yes.
And I still beat him.
I'm a failure as a teacher, a father, but not when it comes to determining what's the best fried chicken.
But you're also a failure as a lover.
Well, that was why my wife cheated on me.
Several times.
Several. I'm kidding.
It's
Either way,
just-
we have
How do
already
you
started,
know
by the
I
way.
was one of them.
We have already started, by the way. So,
Jesus Christ!
gonna go ahead and
Oh.
go and talk
You didn't
to.
even fucking warn us.
What's up,
No,
Levy? What's
that's
up,
what
Emerald?
makes
What's
it
up, Underworld
funnier.
Gaming? What's up, Nightshade? What's up, Saya?
Hey,
Whoa.
guy.
Fucking Christ! I'm not.
You'll be gone for 3 days tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. Oh, dude, you're going to an anime con. Good job, Saya. Tell us
Nice.
tell us about it when you get back.
Take pictures.
Take
Fucking-
pictures, buy expensive things that you obviously don't need but want anyway.
That's
Yes.
that's what conventions are about, man.
That's the true meaning of conventions.
Eat porridge.
That has nothing to do with anything, Will.
Well, what else will you spend
This
money
is why
on?
Mickey's off in the forest.
No, he's in the forest because he can't accept anything.
So everybody, I have made a new token for the drawbread.
The drawbread.
Yeah. This is what they had for lunch.
It's so beautiful.
It's wonderful. It's absolutely great. So, as we're sitting here waiting for people to get ready, this is the final time I'm going to ask you guys, the four of you, is there anything else we need?
Nope.
Nah.
Well,
You guys
now
don't want
that
to bring
you
anything else
mention
into the game.
100 more
been-
guild points.
I've been meaning to ask. Can I have cornbread?
God damn it, Will.
Why do you
So
want
we-
cornbread?
I've been craving it.
So Makota gets stung by 100 bees and dies.
Jake, what have you done? Great. I wasn't actually paying attention.
Wait, what did I do?
What would you? Someone was fucking with my deck.
I
He
didn't.
said he
fuck
was
with you.
organizing them for you.
I organized your stack of extra cards.
He told
Oh.
you that.
I thought you were saying with my deck. I don't
You
know.
said
I don't know.
thank you.
You said thank
I
you.
wasn't actually looking at the screen. I was playing For Honor.
I love how
Like,
you
wait, why
got
is there-
cards last time and you still haven't fucking put them in your deck.
What?
That Sakritsu
Jake
armor at the
asked
top of
you-
your freaking extra pile you were gonna use.
Okay,
Jake
Too late now. I
asked-
can't make your Destiny draw deck now.
Yeah, I know.
You had like freaking 40
Oh.
minutes before this to do this.
I didn't even realize I put my deck in the box. I thought it was sitting right here.
He did it.
That's your extra stack.
Wait,
Alright.
deck in the box? I've
Shut
seen
up,
that porno.
God damn it, Will.
Hello, everyone.
We're so sorry you came here.
You've
This
made a
is only the
mistake.
finest quality of entertainment.
No, we don't.
All of the NPCs just sitting in my DM corner.
The death.
And of course, the thing that evaded them all last time. As you can all see.
I'm afraid of what. I
It
saw
evaded-
that.
It evaded
No.
them last time.
I saw it. It was so beautiful. It was like a glimpse of God himself.
No.
You shut up, Anthony. You didn't see God as I just did.
The golden egg witch.
It was shone the golden light.
There's no such thing as a golden egg witch.
The
fool.
golden egg witch.
Your disbelief.
I thought it
will
was
make
just a
so-
myth. I thought it was an island legend.
And that is why you will never try it.
I thought it was food
You
coloring.
must believe.
I thought it was food coloring.
You just gotta believe.
You just gotta believe.
You just gotta believe.
I believe
Shut up. No one
that
believes
we're
you.
all gonna die.
That's pretty
That-
normal for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, Skull Collector, you still have not told me anything that I had asked you beforehand. So I'm just going to
Have
assume
I?
you're going to get to now because you never told me.
What?
I asked you if you were getting 2-packs today.
Oh, I missed that question.
No,
Um,
you were talking to me whenever it was happening.
You
I was like,
were.
"Are you going to be getting
Was I?
2 of the big packs
Yes.
today? Or are you going to be not doing that?"
I completely forgot our. I've had a very long day today.
I was
Yes, I'm
talking
getting- I'm
to
getting
you
a
during the
pack.
thing.
You're not
I'm
getting two of the
getting
good packs?
I'm gonna get one of the good packs.
Well, then I'm going to have to probably shuffle the cards and give you 7 of them because I can't show them on screen now. So
I'm
sucks to
surprised.
suck. You're probably going to end up with really bad ones now. Anyway,
Get wrecked.
well, no, the thing with it is like the special packs, the 25-point ones. They I have them specifically picked out for you guys to make sure they're good. So you guys are gonna have 7 cards that actually work with each other, whereas he's gonna have a random set of 7 of these 14 cards that may or may not work with each other. So that's gonna be
These are
fun.
the sacrifices he makes.
Yeah.
Can't wait until you get the monster you can't fucking summon because you didn't get the other one.
Can't wait for you to get fake
I don't know
trap,
what
fake
that one
trap.
is.
Oh yeah, just 7 fake traps.
What are the odds?
If you really
4
want to know,
blue eyes white dragons, and then
If
one just bursts into flames. 3.
you
Damn
get
it.
the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, but you
How
only
many
have
cards
one
do you
Blue
get for the
Eyes,
25-point packs? You get 7 cards in a pack.
which is more than usual, I think.
It is more
The
than
small
usual.
5-pack, we
However,
got
that
5.
does bring up a point of how come whenever she opened her packs, she only showed you that she got 5.
That
Wasn't
bitch.
she eyeballing one of us?
She
She
was
was.
eyeballing one of you guys at one point.
I noticed it.
Speaking of eyeballing,
Speaking of eyeballing,
we left off last time.
huh?
That's where we left off last time.
You don't start this game. I start this game.
I know you do. I'm just pointing
The
something
bell
out.
doesn't. The bell doesn't dismiss you. I dismiss you.
Fuck you, the
That
bell.
was
Fuck you, I always listen to the bell. Since when do I listen to the teacher?
We're gonna be saved by the bell. Don't worry.
God damn it, Matt! I'm gonna.
I'm gonna throw your
That
fucking
was
Duel
the
Dungeon
TV
Dice
show.
monsters into the abyss.
No. Anything but that. Take me, not them.
But yes, with that being said, when we did last leave these intrepid duelists, 4 of them stayed inside of the place, ate their sandwiches. One of them went off to the bathroom because he just cannot stay away from there. And one of them had headed off into the forest to duel with monkeys and squirrels? Who knows?
Truly real challenges for Makoto.
However,
I challenge you, Squirrelium.
However, this is technically still in their lunch hour before they go off to their other classes for the day. The way we're going to be doing school days is probably how we're going to be showing off. This game, because not every class is going to be very interesting. Most of the times we're going to be learning about regular stuff because this is still technically a high school, even though the 3 pillars of society are finance, politics, and duel monsters. There still has to be some math and stuff in there. So
You need to know,
Do we
to know your
also-
basic additions and subtractions for Duel Monster life point
Do we
calculation.
also have that all-in-one class called Muggle Studies?
yes, you guys have Muggle
No.
studies.
Why?
Muggles are non-dual players.
Non-duelists.
I used to be a Muggle.
Or I guess since the American one's coming up, I think they're calling them nomads or something.
Joker,
no,
look.
no, shut
We
up.
have more.
Stop
Oh,
right
God.
there, young man.
What happened?
The American Harry
Why
Potter
Well-
coming out. I'm excited.
Watching Makoto.
Amuses
God
me.
dang it.
Also,
been out for
more
about
dual
2
points
years.
for you, Rain.
No,
to
it
enjoy.
hasn't.
XP.
What's happened?
I don't know.
Blue.
Well, if people would shut up, I could actually say what happened. So we just got another donation. However, they are not going to be able to use those right now, Nightshade, because like I said, I had to specially make the packs for them. So there's nothing for me to specially make for them right now. But the Living Nightmare just donated $50. Watching Makoto suffer for getting free stuff amuses me. Also, more duel points for you fuckers. Enjoy.
I want to kill him. I knew he
How
was going to
much?
do this.
How much are we
50?
getting?
I knew it.
How many dual points are
You
we
guys
getting?
got 50 duel points each.
We have 100 fucking dual points.
You have 100, we have 95, but still.
I have 100. Fuck you. I win.
So the way this
Nightshade,
is gonna
why?
work again is, guys, I have specifically made the good packs for you guys. So you can technically still spend money on regular packs if you want to, the ones that cost the 5 dual points. However, again, just letting you know, I only have 2 special packs for I only have 2 special packs made for Magnus and 1 for each of you.
Just gotta cool myself off for a moment there.
So
But
I'm just letting you guys understand that. If you guys want to save your points for next game, I can definitely make more packs for you guys, especially now that you've broken the 50 mark, which is technically the next tier of packs. But we'll get into that later.
fucking
So-
aneurysm.
Magnus, are you getting both packs now?
I think I'm getting a lot of things today.
Magnus, are you getting both packs now?
Mostly an aneurysm. Nightshade,
If
stop.
you don't get both
it's
packs,
You know
really
what?
not.
You know what? You know what, Nightshade? Because of that, you get the golden egg witch this game.
Damn it.
you are the golden egg.
Damn it.
If you don't get those 2 packs, I'm buying the second pack.
Fuck
Nightshade, you have gotten your golden egg witch for this game. Congratulations, everybody! Congratulations! Congratulations!
All right, this is Evangelion.
You. Okay, so Nightshade, please
Congratulations.
fucking stop.
I mean, I am happy with 95 points.
But again, that'll be next game whenever they are actually going to be able to spend most of those,
I mean,
unless they
I'm
all decide to
elated
get
he's
like
doing
10
this, but
regular
at the same
packs.
time, think of your wallet.
I know.
No, don't think of your wallet. Think of my birthday tomorrow. I'm kidding.
Nightmare's like, fuck you guys, no saving points.
But no, at that point, with everybody getting ready to get through the end of their lunch period, you 4 are going to be doing something. However, we need to see what Mickey is going to be doing for his lunch period.
I feel like I'm about to get off another fucking jolt through my system.
So I think we're going to be going to Mickey first.
Hello.
So Makoto, you had
Yes.
left after tasting your fantastic sandwich that wasn't 3 days old at all, and you have made your way up out into the forest. As you got out there, you have several things you can do here. Of course, you can attempt to try to duel with any of the random students. Again, going back to the obelisk dorms, the raw dorms, the slifer dorms, and trying to duel somebody. Or you can try to do some bug catching or some exploring. What would you like to do for the rest of your lunch hour?
I must duel to deserve my points.
You're gonna get a lot more later.
I know this. Makoto doesn't. He's going to have an aneurysm or something. I'm not sure how Makoto's health's gonna be. I may need to roll another character.
God damn it.
No. Makoto has died.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Oh dear God.
It's a shadow game.
Nightshade, why did you kill me?
All right,
Playing
but
the whole time.
you want to try to duel some people. Then where would you like to go? Would you like to head off back toward the obelisk dorms? Would you like to go to the raw or slifer dorms? What would you like to do?
Let's go. Which one's closer?
As of right now, You were right outside. You were right outside of the entrance. The furthest ones away, I guess, are the obelisk dorms because they're over here by themselves. The raw dorms are about. How do I do the thing where I like click again?
Tab.
Is it tab? The raw dorms are about right there. It's like on this hill area over here. Right there. Regular Slifer dorms right there. Your Slifer dorms over there.
I guess regular Cypher dorms. Fun.
You're gonna be heading off to the Slifers?
Yeah, they're like right there. The normal Cyphers, not us Cyphers.
You cut through the forest as you're walking through. Roll me for your luck as you're walking through.
Okay, where's my dice? There they are. Ah. Where'd they go?
It's right here.
Oh, it's 20. Okay.
You dropped it.
Oh.
It didn't roll.
Congratulations.
There you go.
14.
14's still pretty good. You begin walking through the forest, trying your best to see if you can get through to the Slifer dorms as quick as you can. However, as you're going through, you're noticing some interesting things. Who the fuck flipped this over? You're noticing some interesting things as you're going by. You're noticing some different scenery, some different areas that may be nearby. I would like you to please roll me. Actually, just choose odds or evens and roll me your dice. If it's evens, you get
Even.
one thing. Odds, you get another thing.
Odd.
Odd. All right.
An odd 19, though.
An odd 19. If
The
only that
highest
mattered in this
odd.
game.
Does matter to me.
Oh man, that wasted 19.
As you were going through the forest, you've come across a strange well.
Oh god, not this thing.
You come across a strange well in between the Slifer dorms and the main building.
Do I hear the screams of Slifers that once were?
Go down there and find out.
No, you don't hear any screams of Slifers that once were. However, do you want to approach it, or do you want to go by?
Makoto's a paranoid kind of guy. He is not allowing himself to be close enough to that well that someone can jump from the bushes and push him.
Well, it's in a nice open area. There's no bushes around.
Doesn't matter. He's gonna be close, but not close enough that a push will make him trip.
Well then, if you're not going to look inside, roll me for your luck.
Okay. 20.
Makoto, you hear something from the well.
I'll save you!
Please tell me you just swan dive in there.
I'll save
It's
you!
a well.
What the fuck?
Time to roll a new character.
I'll save you!
You fucking idiot. You
I'm gonna get rope, you guys! Jesus.
No, you weren't. You know it.
Yes, just like that time you got rope before jumping from the boat.
Hey, that was different. There was a gun.
I just imagined you jumped into it the exact same way you jumped off the boat.
Just
There's a
backflip
difference
into it.
here. Unless the person is screaming, "Help! There's a mouse with a gun!"
Well,
Why would
whenever
there
I
be
said you
enough-
hear something, by the way, I did not say it was a voice.
Oh. I might have jumped to conclusions.
You hear a kind of strange melodic chime coming from the thing, as if some sort of a bell or something is ringing down there. And again, it carries a strange melody with it.
Oh god, the gems are gonna be corrupted!
No one gets to see the universe references but me, Will. When will you learn this?
But, it does intrigue him enough that he will take a slight step forward to kind of peek.
Gotcha, baby! Pushes you in. I'm kidding. Enjoy your new home, baby.
Why are there so many Karibos?
But no, you step forward. As you do, you kind of peek downwards. You see some sort of light at the bottom of the well. And again, you hear that strange chime again. For a second, looking at the well, like you're not close enough that you're touching it or anything like that. You don't know where this thing's been. For a second, as you've heard the chime, the well almost seemed to shimmer a bit.
A bit of a step back.
You step back,
Right.
roll for your luck.
And this is where I'm going to roll a 1.
Don't get under a 10.
12.
You step back from it. As you do, you just kind of see the well as it's just sitting there. You hear that chime again from inside.
Gonna look back in then.
Are you gonna touch the well? Are you gonna look inside? Are you gonna dip your head down? What are you gonna do?
He will put his hand like on the edge in case someone does push him. He can at least hold on to that.
Mhm. You look down inside of it. As you're looking, you hear that slight little bit of a chime again. And that light at the bottom of the well seems to get a little bit brighter as it comes upward.
Coming upward.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to not really release his hands or anything, but he's going to kind of move back so they can kind of get out. He assumes it's some sort of firefly, so that's why he's not freaking out.
You see this sort of green light, very tiny, again, kind of like a firefly, rise up from below. Very slowly.
There are some shakes in Makoto's body, but he's not like flinching or moving about, but he is watching.
The light hovers for a second as it circles around seems to circle around the well and then fly off toward the trees. You hear the chiming sound.
Kind of bites his lower lip. And against his better judgment, does kind of see if he can chase it a bit.
You step away from the well. Roll me for your luck. Actually, no, you're leaving the well, so I guess a luck roll wouldn't be useful here. As you look back toward the well, getting over toward the trees, the well is gone.
I just witnessed.
Do you still want to chase after the light, or are you going to investigate the well?
Well, the well's kind of gone anyway. The light, if anything's going to have answers to that, it's probably going to be the light.
Okay. You begin to head further into the forest. By the time you get around this side of the academy, you notice that it's taking you on a bit of a walk.
I could use the exercise. I've been stressing out.
Okay. You follow it for a good 5 or 10 minutes. As you follow it, you seem to have gotten around near the back of the academy. The light's just a little bit far off, and every time you almost seem to lose track of it, you hear that chiming again, that ding-a-ding-a-ding.
Why am I doing this? He does look to the academy, but then kind of bites his nail. This is literally a once in a lifetime kind of experience. And No. There's something nice about it. He does follow it.
You end
And
up getting
Makoto's body
behind
was
this
faint.
little bit of a mountain ridge that is behind the academy. There's a sort of ravine in between the large volcano mountain over here and the back ridge of the academy as you start walking through it. You've been following this thing for quite a while now. However, you're starting to notice the area around begin to clear out a little bit. You're starting to notice a bit of the forested area parting slightly. And behind the academy, just as you get through the bigger part of the trees, you notice something in the distance. Pillars. In a large clearing. The light heads toward it.
This.
You see these pillars sticking out from the trees. And in this large clearing is a circle.
He looks to see if there's dust on the little pillars.
You make your way toward the first of the pillars. The one that's actually in the forest near where you are. You put your hand on it as you feel a bit of moisture from it. As if the morning dew hasn't completely gone away from it. Even though, again, it's past lunch now.
He does look around to kind of see more of the smaller details around it. Maybe see if the green light, if this is the. He assumes the green light wants him here, but if the green light's going somewhere else.
The green light seems to have went off into this clearing here in the middle of this large circular clearing.
After inspecting the obelisk, he does go into the clearing.
You step your way into the clearing. Again, noting that the green light is kind of hovering above. Let me make this a little bit better. Better to scale.
Yeah, I figured as much.
There we go. You step out over onto the edge of this place as you see the light hovering directly above the center of this, the chiming noise coming back to your ears. Ding, ding.
There's kind of a little tear coming from Makoto's face, but not something sad. It's like a memory of his past just kind of resurfaced. As he just kind of... Does it feel like it wants it to step forward? Or to stay there?
It seems to be floating over the direct middle.
To the middle.
You begin to make your way toward the middle. I want to know, are you reaching out toward this light? Are you doing anything as you're walking toward it?
He will reach to the light.
You make your way into the very center of this place, and as you do, you reach out your hand toward this green light. As you do, the light jingles and then disperses. You feel as if, as you were about to touch it, you felt a slight foggy sensation on your fingertips. The light disperses, leaving you in the direct center of this area.
He'll look around.
You look around. This place seems really strange. Of course, unnatural. The obelisk surrounding it is one thing. However, there's an inner circle surrounding another circle, which is in turn underneath ground level from yet the actual floor of this place. It seems very strange. Again, unnatural. But it doesn't give off any sort of bad feeling, and doesn't really give off any necessarily good feelings either. Would you like to investigate anything in particular? You know that it's going to take you at least 15 minutes to get back to school from this place.
He already made excuses that he needed to walk because of anxiety, so he's kind of determined to kind of figure this out. Like he needs to.
Okay, what would you like to investigate? The ground around the area, the obelisks.
He's gonna investigate the ground first.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me for your instinct. Actually, no. What is your base instinct? It's not a rolling stat.
Oh, base instinct.
Yeah. What is it?
10.
You have a 10. Okay. See, those aren't rolling stats. Those are stats that I have to like gauge other rolls based on. So with a 10, go ahead and roll me for your d20.
No,
You did
don't
it.
roll the floor. Okay, I got 14.
14.
I'll go roll the students.
You begin
Yeah.
making your way over toward the sides of this area. You're starting to like look into the ground. You're touching the area. It seems to be very loose earth, but also somewhat hard. And again, that dewy sensation that the obelisk has, that the obelisk had, as if the morning dew just hasn't gotten up from this ground yet. As you're doing this, you feel like something very familiar about this place. You're still not entirely sure why. But as you begin looking through the area, is this it? I think this one was the one. Could be wrong about that. I'm probably wrong about that. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely wrong about that. Dang it. Of course they're not showing up. Where's it at? The more cards I take out, the more it'll show up. That has basis in reality. What are you talking about? Is this it? I think this might be it.
Our thing, huh?
Trying to find it. Ah, right here. Bing.
Well, I can stop.
There we go. You begin poking your way through the earth, and as you do, you feel something underneath the ground. You peel up the earth and dirt around it as you see what appears to be a card.
At first, he seemed excited as he was digging. Then he saw it's just a card. But he does look at it. He does look to see what's on the card.
Do you want me to flip it over, or do you want to look at it yourself?
Oh.
Everyone who isn't Mickey, back you animals.
I've never seen a card like this. He kind of looks around. Is there anyone there?
You hear nothing but the forest.
Thought so. Kind of looks down. He does consider putting the card back, but then decides to put it in his pocket.
As you take the card, you hear a bit of a rumbling noise coming from the obelisks. You look back toward the one that you touched before. Nothing moved, nothing changed. However, from the obelisk that you had touched before, you feel a strange sensation. And then you immediately hear ding-a-ling-a-ling, the dinging noise from before.
He kind of rushes over to the pillar.
Rush, 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 rush. You go over to it, you put your hand on it, you feel that wet feeling again. You don't hear the noise anymore. But upon doing this, it makes you think. It only did that whenever you picked up that card that was there. And it made that same noise that little ball of light made. Maybe something can be done with the other pillars. Maybe something can be done if other pillars maybe did something, or maybe other people found other things, or if you found more cards, or found more little balls of light. Who knows? But as of right now, nothing seemed to actually change other than that sound.
Actually, he kind of steps back. He does look around to see if there are any cards hidden underneath.
You check the base of the obelisk and you don't find any cards.
He does touch the obelisk again. Do you hear me?
The obelisk says nothing back.
I'm not.
It opens its
asking
mouth.
the
Hello, Mickey. I'm kidding.
He's
I've been
not
watching you for a
asking-
while. Boy, am I disappointed.
It's not asking the obelisk red, okay? Is there anything else, or
There is no sort of response.
maybe I'm not the only one that should be here? I'll be back with others.
Do you go
Is-
to leave?
He does start slowly kind of leaving, kind of looking back to see if there is more.
As you get far enough away from these pillars, you look back. Again, you've been looking back periodically, but you look back as you notice you don't see any pillars sticking out of the forest anymore.
Well, be that easy, huh?
Boop. Give that back.
He does wipe away the tear that was kind of collecting. I should go back.
You want to start making your way back?
He kind of mutters, "Goodbye." And thoughts of his dad kind of reaches his mind as he starts heading back to school.
Okay. Would you like to go back the way you came, or would you like to try to go around this way?
I'd probably go around this way.
Okay. You begin to make your way through. You find a familiar path, leading yourself to a door to the roads, and you start heading back toward there. But while you were out on your adventure, Magnus, Toby, Jesse,
Adventure.
The three of you and Tess have stayed behind as both Ed and Makoto have left on their separate adventures.
Yeah.
Poor Ed.
It'll be fine.
Ate the berries, had diarrhea, ate the sandwich, made of berries.
Probably
Gave her
going to,
traumatic flashbacks and more diarrhea.
probably gonna fucking die.
Aria.
Did you really just do that? Did you really?
I
It
mean,
was open. I had to.
You didn't have to. You chose to.
I mean, it was actually kind of amazing that he drew those things. If you really think about it,
No.
the ones that he picked out that were bad were things that other people drew, but the ones that were good were the ones he paid for, right?
Huh. I guess that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So.
I guess his luck is pretty 50-50, huh?
Ha.
Yeah.
Extremely.
Well, that's pretty good.
We still have about 30 or 40 minutes before we have to be back in class.
Hmm.
Mm. You got a point.
Let's head to class now. Okay.
No.
I think I want real food in me.
I don't know. I felt pretty good about that sandwich.
Same.
Fine.
Who keeps flapping the thing?
He just looks over at she just looks over at Jess like, I have half of the one that had the card in it still if you want to share.
Cards.
It was ham.
She'll nod her head and accept the sandwich.
She gives you half of her ham sandwich that had a card in it.
She starts nibbling at it.
I forgot you were just so disoriented from that fucking vegetable sandwich.
This thing is made of only carrots and lettuce into the trash.
As you guys actually continue eating your lunches, let me find it really quick.
There was tofu.
Yep, that's him.
What?
Who keeps? Will, get your hand out of here.
As you guys
Stop
begin, as
touching
you guys
things.
continue to eat your the JavaScript error. What
The
Ooh.
fuck?
is
That
the thing
sounds
still up for you
important.
guys?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. JavaScript sounds important.
I
I
got
see the guy.
I see him.
I see
Matt, is
the
there
dude,
anything
I
still
see
up for you?
JavaScript. Yeah.
Okay,
I see the.
Yeah.
we
it might have
the
been a
guy.
different thing for a different thing I have up. Either way.
Yeah. We see the guy take the
A
shot.
random raw from you guys' class. You guys remember seeing him in the classroom before. Kind of walks past you guys as you guys are eating. As he does, he just kind of opens up the top lid of the trash can and picks out the sandwich. He picks out the veggie sandwich that you threw away.
Looks at.
Uh,
Is that sanitary?
He then goes and sits in a chair and just bites into it. Arr.
what is wrong with this island?
No. What Mr. Yolunger does, it doesn't apply during lunch hours. Don't learn from him then.
Dear God.
I'm gonna proactively choose to ignore that guy because he just took a sandwich out of the trash. That's gross.
That's really fucked up. Why did
That
he?
was.
I don't
Legit-
care what his motivation is. I'm a rich, pampered child. I'm just like, that's gross.
Whatever his
Some
motivation
sandwich.
is, it's probably for a serial killer tendency.
He's just looking at the rest of like his friends. Like, is that sanitary?
Probably not.
No.
What's
Why?
he doing? Is he just doing it alone?
Yeah, he's just sitting alone eating the sandwich. He doesn't seem
He's
to really
eating
be
the
sad about it. He's just like, sandwich.
It's just eating the trash sandwich, though.
I'm gonna stand
I-
up.
I got it. He lost a bet. It's like, I bet the
No.
Cypher Red's gonna
No, no.
fall for the green spirit
I'm
prank.
gonna stand up. I'm gonna approach this guy because that is just
Fucking weird.
yes.
You start approaching
That's
him
what
as
more
he's just
people do.
like eating the veggie trash sandwich. As you go to approach him, he just kind of looks at you. He just brings his hand up. Sure.
Hey, why'd you take a sandwich out of the trash?
You want a bite?
Larry had my sandwich. Thank you, though.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Do you just like veggie sandwiches that much?
That's better than what they have in the cafeteria for free. Haven't really dueled anybody yet.
Is it really that bad?
I just have a problem whenever I see those freaking rectangular cardboard slabs of pizza.
Shrug.
You know they're made of sawdust, right?
Really?
I don't know. That's what people said.
Really? I don't know.
Sawdust is a good source of protein.
As he just then takes another bite of the veggie sandwich. No.
I see. No.
Hmm?
No, I was just curious. I just didn't expect someone to take it right out of the trash.
Oh, no problem. I was watching you guys and saw you threw away a sandwich.
You're watching us?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, it's not every day that, like, a semi-pro and an obelisk go down to a red dorm.
You know, I guess you're right about that.
I saw you guys in class and like, well, guess I can stalk them for a bit.
You could have always just said hi.
He looks at you, raises his hand. Hi.
Raises his hand. Hi. What's your name?
Looks at you. Looks at his sandwich. Looks back at you. You can't get anything from me. I don't know why you're being so friendly.
Looks at him. I guess I was just curious.
Connor.
Crow.
He looks at you. He just kind of like twiddles the sandwich in his hand. Yeah, I don't believe that.
Motherfucker, you know nothing. You just. What do you mean by that?
Duelist named Crow just happens to join the year after Pro Duelist Crow joined them. I joined the pros. Yeah. You're either piggybacking on someone else's name or, well, something else is going on.
It could just be a coincidence.
It could. It's not.
It could.
not.
It's not.
Not to mention, well, there's always this. He brings out his phone and then turns it towards you. You see Twitter as he has up a certain tweet that says, "I'm so proud of my little bro."
Fuck.
Get fucked.
Just instantly a facepalm.
Says, "I'm so proud of my little bro Toby."
Just facepalm.
Apparently, his brother joined the academy this year. He's a slifer.
It's that white-haired kid, right?
What are the odds?
So, the way I see it, 1, you're piggybacking on someone's name. 2, you're this mysterious brother. Or 3, Crow's a much more universal name than I thought.
Or 4, he wants to be edgy.
Get out of here.
So which is it?
Stares at him.
He just smiles.
Like...
That group of yours is pretty interesting, though. Ex-semi-pro, ex-prep school, ex-raw, and now...
How are you ex-prep school?
And now, brother of a...
Obelisk.
And now a brother of a low-tier pro.
Low tier?
Everybody's got to start somewhere, right? Until he can prove he's better than the duels he's been showing, then well, I guess he's gonna be stuck in low tier. Or have you not heard?
Just giving him a stare.
Hey, I'm not trying to bring anything bad up. Just saying, I mean, win-loss record's pretty bad right now.
You won't stay in low tier. Not for long.
I honestly don't see how he's doing so bad. But people do say he's a little theatrical. Maybe he's just playing around. He apparently had good grades in the academy, from what I understand.
What was that last part?
He apparently had good grades in the academy, from what I understand. Graduated top of the Raws.
Yeah. He's all the best. Can you just not mention who I am? I'd rather not be known.
He looks at you, looks down at his sandwich, looks back at you. You bring me any more discarded sandwiches, and sure, secret's safe. Just don't throw them away anymore and bring them to me. He smiles. You can have whatever's inside, I don't really care.
Alright, that's a fair deal.
At least until I get some points under my belt.
Yeah, raw. Shouldn't take that long.
I'm not a very good duelist.
And if that's true, he'd be in Slifer.
He shrugs. Don't ask me what this crazy school is about. I just picked up a deck a couple weeks ago.
Really? I guess
Yeah.
we're more similar than I thought.
I used to just watch the pro scene. Picked up a deck, decided, hey, why not? Got lucky, now I'm a raw.
I see. It's pretty similar. Alright. Well, this was a very informative conversation.
Don't worry too much about me. I'm not going to be stalking you guys much longer. Won't even know I'm here. Nothing else interesting's really come up though, so, you know, people watching and all.
Yeah, I think I got you.
He gives a smile and goes back to the sandwich. What are you going to do?
You know, I'm heading back to my friends.
I'm going to punch him in the face.
I'm punching him in the face, taking the sandwich, and throwing it in the trash again.
Okay, so there's at least one of the mafia people. He probably took the place of Magnus.
You start making your way back to your friends. Guys, Crow's back.
Did you find out why the weird guy took my sandwich?
Yeah, apparently he's, well, very interested in us. You know.
Okay, I think I've had this happen before.
That is not
No one.
that is not the reason. You are
Motherfucker, you stop talking. You're not here.
You get out of here, Will.
You're
Stop
not
putting
here,
reason
and
in
I
here.
will finish
The
speaking.
reason was because the food was shit.
Man, I really like this sandwich.
Yeah. If maybe a disembodied voice
Man,
in the
you
sky would let me
just
finish
made me
talking.
super uncomfortable. Maybe I didn't want to know.
Dear God. But he's gonna finish his sentence of apparently he's interested in us, and also he really likes sandwiches.
You really should have started with the first part of that.
That makes this
Second
way
part.
less. It's yeah.
Well, that's what he started with.
Why'd
so.
you add that? It was funnier the other way.
Because
No,
you're
it
not
wasn't.
here.
Fuck you, Will. We don't do what you want when you're not here.
Oh God, Levy. I'm gonna have to follow you.
Oh, what
I'm
has
not
she
gonna
done?
follow you around much longer. You won't even know I'm here. I'm repentant stalker, Bloodstorm in the making.
I
Oh my God.
mean, I know we're interesting people, but I actually think we were interesting enough for someone to take our fucking food out of the trash.
No, apparently he just likes sandwiches.
Ugh.
He said if we ever just want to throw one out, give it to him instead.
Huh.
Apparently the free food sucks here.
If there is any bench left for me to scoot further away from him, I am.
You start scooting so far into Tess that she gets up so you can scoot further. And just takes your place.
He just basically switches spots.
Looks over. Oh, hey, Jess.
So yeah, that's weird.
He honestly seems more interested in his actual sandwich, though.
Huh.
Shrug.
This school's full of crazy people.
A little bit. Did you know that school pizza's apparently made out of sawdust?
I don't believe that, but I don't want to try and find out.
Oh, seriously? Alright, no school pizza for me.
Isn't
Yeah.
that just a rumor?
You know, I don't want to
But
take
rumors
the risk.
have to come from somewhere.
Yeah,
That's what
from
he
the
thought.
food being bad. That rumor went around all the time in my middle school.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
what
know,
you
I
told
always
me.
brought my own lunches.
Best part is Makoto's
You-
not part of this, and he's gonna be hungry when he gets back.
Ha!
Sucks.
Get fucked. No trash sandwich for you.
You made your choice.
You
No
made your
trash
bed, now you
sandwich for
lie.
you.
You gotta lie your own bullshit now.
I
Dakota.
wonder if sawdust tastes good with curry powder.
God.
I don't know. Pour it in your eyes and find out. Anyway.
So what now?
Uh-huh.
You guys do know that you have a couple more minutes. You have a little bit until your next period starts, but not enough to really get a duel in or really go explore too much. You can talk to anybody. You can talk to anybody that's in this room. You can try to head off toward your class early and see if there's anybody there to really chat with. But other than that, you guys are pretty much ready to go since you've all finished your stuff.
A thought occurs, friends. I wonder if Ed is dead.
You guys can go check on him.
Yes.
Actually, don't. You'll leave us here with this guy.
And I'm going to leave.
Hey guys, I found this green laser pointer.
Oh, I gotta leave. Be right back.
I found this green laser pointer in this bell collar.
I found this laser pointer. Oh, gotta go.
Nope, gotta go. Duty
No,
calls.
No, actually, going to class a bit early sounds absolutely fantastic with this creepy guy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. If
I'll be
Ed-
able to cope with him another day, but with how Kuro explained it, she is super uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm not happy about this situation either.
Wait a minute. If Ed's the one that was the spirit, then who was the disappearing well? Nosferatu.
Well, shut up. It's not your turn.
All right, it's up to you guys. Do you guys want to go wait in the classroom? Do you guys want to go and check on Diarrhea Ed?
I'm gonna go see if Ed's dead or not, and then I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna go see if Ed's
What
dead.
about you, Crow?
and-
I'm not going in the bathroom for that.
Oh, fucking me neither. Don't worry about it.
I'm not
You're just-
going near.
You're just
that
gonna
place.
peek in, and be like, "Are you dead?"
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go knock on the door, like, Ed, are you dead?
As you approach, you just hear screaming in the distance.
It's here bombs going off. Literally World War III.
I think I'm pretty good in here. Oh, never mind.
Turns out he's just sitting back reading a manga, hitting a tape recorder.
It's
Shit
okay.
sounds.
I'll get some deck enhancements going on.
Yeah, you know, if
You
that's
just go there. You're.
so he's all right then.
Yeah, he's pretty much just sitting on the toilet, like pretty much just going through his deck, like, oh, this shouldn't be in here.
Well, you keep going on with that. We'll meet you after class probably.
Oh, I'll be in class. Oh, maybe not.
It's like we can time it. It's almost like we can time it to like the second it happens.
Yes, for some reason, just you can't take your eyes off this guy who's staring over at you guys, and he finishes
Yeah,
the
I wasn't
sandwich.
waiting for them. The moment they got up to go check on Ed, I was going to class.
Vroom.
Not staying near him.
See ya. I'm going to.
Jess, come back.
Yes.
All class later.
Yeah, me too. I'm fucking outie now that Ed's
Can
not.
you
He's still
throw-
technically alive. Now that he's technically alive.
Oh, they went to class. Doop 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 doop.
It sits right beside us.
I noticed a flaw in our plan,
Doop.
but I'm not sure whose fault it is.
Doop.
I don't know why, but I feel like I need to blame Makoto for this situation.
You guys enter the classroom. Roll me for your each of you roll me for your luck. Actually, only those who have a 10 over instinct roll me for your luck.
All right. Never mind.
Hey.
I was getting
Okay.
ready to roll, and I was going to be all into this, and now.
Yeah.
Never mind.
There goes all the fire to roll. Yeah. All right.
Wait, am I the only one?
Yeah. Half the team is worthless with instinct.
2/3 of
Really?
this team.
Yeah. Do it, Matt. Be the luck that saves us all. Don't throw it off the edge.
Oh God.
I mean, I have 15 normally, so that's not horribly bad.
Whenever you guys get in, unfortunately, there's no one really to talk to except. Oh well, if it isn't the Slifers.
Yeah.
Hope you guys had fun with your poor people food. I'm kidding.
You think if we ignore him long enough, he'll just like die?
I heard
He doesn't really
Jess
he doesn't really
himself
talk to
before
you guys. You guys go by. He kind of sneers over at you a bit, and then just kind of returns to face the front.
I will politely wave at him. Hi.
You wave at him. What is your charisma?
15.
Go ahead. Go ahead and give me a roll. Go ahead and give me a roll as you do that.
Whee! 17.
Christ.
Well, I guess it's all right to wave back at her. She was an obelisk after all. Wave. She was an obelisk, I guess. I don't know, whatever.
I can't wait to drag him through the mud.
Did he actually
guess
wait
it's-
back?
I guess that's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, he did.
Tell
He
me
did
how
wave back.
slushy-
He
tell me
waved
how
back to
slushy.
Jess in particular.
Huh.
He waved at me. That's permission to go over and talk to him.
Damn it, Jess.
Do you want to go over and start? Do you want to go over and talk to him?
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
Doop 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 doop.
I'm gonna sit back and watch the fireworks.
Jess just kind of looks after you, just like I don't really want to talk to that guy.
He waved at me. That's permission.
All right,
Besides, I have a important question for him.
you guys
It's
see
a
Jess go over
legal contract.
toward Pompous Obelisk guy. Do you guys want to head over?
Oh, absolutely not. I want to see.
I
this
love
happen.
how like I looked at it and just like I thought it said Asher or something. Like that's not his name. Then it's like oh asshat. All right.
I noticed he didn't have a name.
I'll
Like that's not his
if no one else
name.
is
What?
following, I can go with my friend.
I kind of want to make his name Asher now, just because I saw that.
Asher and Ashford.
It's just
Actually,
like
yes,
it's just
make
like
him
his
Asher.
he has another name, but I don't think it's as good as Asher. I saw like asshat and I thought it said Asher. Anyway,
Go for it, dude.
Because, no fear to obelisk. I've shown this already.
all right. Do you guys want to head over? Or do you guys want to stay where you are?
Toby can go. I'll sit back and watch. This is gonna be funny.
You want to head over, Toby?
Yeah.
The two of you make your way over to the other part. He looks over to Jess. Just kind of gives a slight smile. Sees Toby, immediate smile go away.
She just got a smile as big as the sun, like, yay! The pompous jackass smiled at me.
Well,
He
what
did.
can I do for the two of you slackers?
Well, I mean, I was an obelisk. I was really curious about something.
Hmm.
I mean, since things happened pretty weird for me, I never actually got to see the dorms for the obelisk. What's it like there?
Well, there is the male dorms and the female dorms. You got a 17. He's talking to you.
Yeah, I'm amazing.
Well, there is the male dorms and the female dorms. I suppose the best way to put it, at least as far as one of the upperclassmen told me, is that one of our rooms is about as big as well, There's some sort of shack on the side of the cliff at the other side where all the older Slifers go. I think like one of our rooms is half of that shack.
She's just quiet for a moment.
That's pretty big.
Man, I can't wait to be an obelisk again.
And if it isn't the slacker that lost to the sub, how are you doing? I didn't think you'd show your face back in class, to be honest.
Well, it starts somewhere, don't you? That was my third duel.
Third duel, huh? He looks over at you. Well, I guess it would have to take a complete novice to lose against that sub. Well, it makes sense at the very least. I guess I won't hold it against you too much. Again, the 17 from before is making him a little bit more talkative right now.
I mean, I have a natural 14 in charisma, so... yeah, I'm just here to learn, I guess, and get better.
Well, hopefully you'll get to learn from a real teacher now. I heard that our dorm leader is going to be teaching this class. Although it pains me to say that today probably won't be anything dueling wise. Regular economics and things of that nature. We learned these things in prep school. I don't see why we have to learn them again. Also, that dreadful
God,
song.
I remember those for prep school.
Also, that
Oh, you remember the song?
No, I don't.
She just starts humming.
Shut up!
Sing it though, motherfucker.
You guys had a song?
No.
Yeah, it was a great song. They played it all the time. Like, I really can never get it out of my head now.
I don't see why they did that.
It was so upbeat. It was to fill us with energy for the day.
I wanted to kill myself.
Ellen.
It was the worst part about prep school.
Really? I thought economics was. It was really boring.
Well, yes, it's very boring, but you have to learn about the pillars of our society.
Yeah, Dad would always go on about the pillars.
It's a common expression used by only those of us who have to worry about those kind of things. He looks back to Toby. So you don't have to worry about them. Don't worry.
I think I'll be fine with them. I'm a beginner at this game, not at everything else.
Either way, I suppose that if you showed any sort of promise during that duel, I guess the one thing I can say is that you didn't draw enough monsters. It could have just been bad luck. I'll watch your next duel and see what kind of potential you may have. He looks back to Jess, and I hope to see you climb the ranks again and get out of that, well, that's a kind way to say shithole in front of a lady.
Not bad.
Well, I'm just going to go with that then.
Yeah, I really want to get out of the outhouse, but it's like a new experience. Like, I mean, to be fair, I only ever played with the best cards, so playing with bad cards is really interesting. Like, I have to actually think about what I'm doing.
Oh, so that's what happened, huh? I'd heard rumors.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is what happened.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
He looks at the two of you. Both of you roll me a d20.
Oh.
Since you both have over 10 charisma.
3.
2.
2.
He looks at you guys. Looks back toward the front. I'll be watching your duels. But for now, I think that he sees other students coming in. We should probably cut this short.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and by the way, she's gonna, take a deep bow. I am Jessica Ashford. It's very nice to meet you.
He looks at you. Again, you had that 17 in charisma before. He just gives a smile. Well. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm gonna change his name or not. Give me a second.
God damn it.
My name is Asher Asshat.
Asher Asshat. Yeah.
Similar to Magnus Magnus.
I will fucking shoot you.
All right, that was a really bad joke. I'm not gonna make it.
Sure.
Asher's too close to Ashford though, and that's your name. Anyway.
That's
It's all right. Just add another layer of confusion for yourself. You already get confused with
It's a
Tess
cool
and Jess.
name though.
It is a cool name, so use it. Do it.
Do it.
Fucking do it. Do a backflip.
My name is Asher Monroe. A pleasure to meet you, Miss Ashford.
It's very nice to meet you too. Although
to
I'll
Toby.
take your advice and hurry back over.
Looks to Toby. Is he gonna introduce himself or are you gonna leave?
No, he'll look at him. Oh, my name's Crow. Here I know that, but I guess nice to actually meet you.
He looks to you guys, more students piling in. He just kind of, yes, yes. As he just faces forward.
Yep.
You guys go back to your seats?
I
Yep.
retreat.
Just walking back. It's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah, I know a lot of guys like him, to be fair.
Is it
More
bad? He's
people
like
start to
the name.
show up to class. I'm gonna get the students out again, even though they're not really gonna do anything.
He's a
Except
dick,
for
but he's
Ed.
not
Ed's gonna stay in there. What's that?
It's like he's a dick, but he's not as bad as Nate.
Baby.
I like
What
him
you
more than
mean,
Nate.
baby?
I could actually talk to this guy.
Why are these cards here? Come here, cards.
Back into the darkness.
And boop.
Classmates.
As people start flooding in, you guys are starting to notice that neither Ed nor Makoto are really showing up very quickly.
Well, we know where Ed is.
Oh god.
And I can only assume Makoto is fucking dead.
Yay.
He
Oh,
fell.
well.
He fell down the well.
As a random, like, fangirl's like, aw, Ed and Makoto are shitting together.
That's disgusting.
God.
Calm down.
As the fangirl looks to the guy that stole the...
No fangirls.
So Makoto, you made your way back to the main hall. Just as you notice, you have about a minute to get to class. Do you want to go to the cafeteria or do you want to get to class?
Oh, I thought I'd be completely late. Now he runs.
Oh, I thought I'd be fucking done. No. Roll me for your speed, your dexterity, or whatever I called it.
Oh my god.
What I call it? Dexterity, yes. Roll me for your dexterity.
All right, so it's a nat one. It doesn't matter.
You nat one.
Yep.
You take a step, you trip on your shoelaces.
You take a couple steps as you hear pained noises from Ed in the bathroom.
No. What happens is Ed thinks he's done, opens the bathroom door, slams it in my face, realizes he's not done, goes back in. I fall flat on my face.
I like both of those.
You just
Oh,
what
no,
you
trip
start
on your
going past
shoelaces
as you
into
hear
the door.
you start going past as you hear pained noises coming from the bathroom. You know these noises to be Ed.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna die.
I knew it.
Jump
Someone owes me money.
the well.
Slams into the door.
You just hear opera singing for some reason. Something about a mighty poo.
What do I tell the nurse? What do I tell the doctor?
Tell him that I don't think I have anything left, but it keeps coming.
What keeps coming? Your arteries, your blood?
The fuck do you think?
Everything.
I need water. I'm going to dehydrate.
Right. I'll get you water right now. Anyone have a cup?
Thank you, Mickey.
This is the dumbest bullshit I've ever seen.
He was having a spiritual moment thinking that he was following his dead dad, he forgot about the shitting part. So right now he thinks he's bleeding out profusely.
And then you pooped out all of your blood, you say.
It's a shreds, you say.
So
He's
you guys are gonna be
try to-
busy for a couple minutes of class. So
And
gonna
moving on.
grab a plastic cup from the cafeteria.
thank you, Mickey.
Oh my god.
Ed's probably lost 10 pounds already.
His clothes are all baggy now.
There's a 50-50.
As it's time for class, your teacher walks in from the side door. Ding.
I find this so stupid.
Oh,
Hey there, you.
that's the looks at
Oh god. I also glance over at Tess.
your brother's the dorm leader. Obvious Blue.
Yeah, I don't know. He said that he was with the obelisks, so we wouldn't really see each other that much.
I think I get it now.
Oh
Again,
no.
good then.
Well. Seems most everybody is here. Although I expected some of you to be looking for seats still. We have a full house, but I see some students are still missing. We'll see if we can bring in some folding chairs or something for them at a later date. Just so all of you know, the seats will be first come, first served for the rest of the year. So try to be here on time. He brings his book out, puts it onto the desk, and starts just flipping through it, looking back up toward everybody. We're going to be going a little easy today. I know that all of you are fresh into the academy, and not a lot of you have kept up with the curriculum as much as those from the preparatory schools. So we're just going to do some mild economics today. If any of you have any problems with that, be sure to come to me, and I'll give you some harder work. He smiles as if saying that like a joke.
Groan and then immediately stops.
He smiles just saying that like a joke. However, as soon as he says that, Connor comes down to the front.
Rip.
Yeah, can I get some harder work?
Oh,
Sure.
quick heads up. That was thunder outside, so if I am disconnected, that's why.
We're just gonna assume that you fell in. We're just gonna assume you fell in.
Oh,
You both
no.
got both sucked in on in this. Never mind.
no.
They're just battling the great mighty poo.
You're
battling. You mean dueling the Great Mighty Pooh?
Shadow Duel. You're in Shadow Duel.
Mickey, what is that? I don't know. Puts on dual disc.
Do you really think you'll survive this duel?
What are
It
you?
might be an
I
alien.
hate you, but stronger.
It might be an alien. So let's teach it how to duel.
No.
Dr. Helical looks at Connor, just kind of shrugs and pulls out a couple of pages from his book. As he does, he hands them over to them. These are some advanced worksheets we were going to be doing next week. Be sure to get them to me by the end of the day, and also the work we have today. He takes them, and he leaves.
Looks like.
Anyone else? As he says this, he asks for anyone else. 2 more people go up, because they're not going to let themselves be completely outshined by a Raw.
God damn it! It had to be those two.
Both
course
Klein and
not.
Asher go forward, grab the same thing that Connor got, and head back to their seats.
Now I have to get up.
And this
Now
is
I
for,
have to get up.
Now this is for like more difficult.
You're gonna
economics
go
work.
down. You're gonna go down and take it.
Yes.
You go down. Tess follows you.
I also go down for the stupid extra work.
Where are you going? You didn't go to prep school. You don't have any prep pride.
I didn't either.
Economics. Not dueling economics.
I didn't go to prep school either.
Toby is looking down like.
Your
I'm
brother.
I'm trying to make myself.
Toby's
so
like, this
smarter
school
than
is
I am."
weird. People are asking for more work. I hate it.
He's literally just looking around, like at his fellow ciphers, just like, is this really happening?
You look back. You see Ryan and Keith in the background. Ryan's just like silently laughing because he can't speak. He is signing furiously.
I didn't learn that.
I think it's A and H over and over again.
But the three of you get your extra work. He says the same things to you guys as you head back. So your roles are going to be slightly harder. However, if you guys get it done, maybe it's going to make things better for you in the future. But he looks back to the class, like actually dumbfounded, like, anyone else?
No, I'm just gonna look at my papers, look at them, and I'm gonna lean over to Jess and I don't know what any of this means.
Then you shouldn't have taken it.
I don't know. I think I got it though. I think I have dumb luck on my side.
Dumb is definitely a word for you.
Thank you.
Crazy.
Wait.
It'll at least let me know the average knowledge of the class. So hey, who knows? Either way, while all of you work on that, we are going to be going over the basics again. As he turns to the board, starts writing down things onto the board. You guys have a limited window to complete these tasks. As about 10 minutes in, Mickey and Ed finally join.
I thought you were bleeding to death.
I think I was.
You said you were dying.
I think I was.
Whoops, gotta go.
That time again.
Guessing we
Get your
hear this,
own.
huh?
What was that?
I'm guessing we hear this, huh?
Yeah, you guys hear the two of them walk in. Dr. Helical looks back. Oh, there's our remaining students. We don't have any chairs for you, so go ahead and sit wherever you can. On the floor, up here, whatever you want to do.
Just realizes who it is, has like that glare he usually has with him, and then sits on the floor cross-leggedly.
It's not that bad. It's been explained.
Ed just like, well, I've been sitting a lot, so I'm just gonna stand. Okay then.
My ass is on fire.
Out of character, I know. Makoto's still mistrusting fuck.
As class continues on as normal, I would like to know, first off, Toby, Makoto,
Yeah.
you guys going through the regular lessons. I would like to know, what are your two knowledges?
15, I think.
15 and 1. This roll is not going to be hard. Again, you guys are going over some slightly advanced things, but as high schoolers, you guys should know the basics of this either way. So I'd like you guys to roll me for straight d20s and see what happens. Makoto's is going to be a much easier roll. What about you, Toby?
I said 12.
Oh, you got a 12?
Yeah.
Well, Makoto also got a 12, but Makoto got a better 12 because he has 15 in knowledge.
And he's like,
Hey,
man, I wish there was like different work, like one that's a bit harder.
Makoto, you were able to completely go over everything that was on the board and pretty much learn everything that was going on. By the time he passed over any sort of work you actually had to do, you were able to speed through it very well. Toby, you knew enough. You were looking at it. You wrote down what you thought was right. You don't know a couple of things that was going on. Maybe you could have paid attention a little bit more. Who knows? But at the same time, going through everything, you feel good. You feel good about what you wrote down.
I'm learning.
Okay, we're gonna go to Magnus and Jess.
Clearly, this is only going to end up well for me.
Jess, you've actually been through a lot of this stuff since you were in prep school. You were gonna have an easier role. What are your two knowledges?
14.
Magnus?
What was it? 10.
10 and 14. Roll me your d20s then.
Roll.
7.
Oh my
wow.
god.
Hold on.
Why'd you roll again?
I didn't see it stop.
Why'd you roll? You rolled twice. Roll a third time.
All right, sorry about that.
It's fine.
Okay. R.
Ding. 13.
13.
2. Jess, again, you went over most of everything here, and because you were in prep school and because you have a 14 in knowledge, it was a lot easier of a roll for you. You did get stumped a little bit on some of it. Maybe you didn't go over everything in prep school, but you were able to work it out just fine. You feel confident about your answers.
Yay.
Magnus, while you were doing yours, you realize you have never had any sort of interaction with any of these things, but it's easy enough to understand. You're kind of trying to wrap your mind around it. You're going really slow with it. That is until you notice, and I'm giving you a choice here. That is until you notice that you're sitting over both Tess and Jess.
You have the choice to cheat.
You better make sure
I
I'm not
was
noticing.
going to joke about that.
You better
Oh
make
my
sure.
god.
Are you going to cheat?
There's two things that Magnus has never done. Concede a duel and cheat.
But you have most certainly fucking lost a lot.
Fuck you. I'll never surrender. And I'm not gonna cheat against a fucking piece of paper. I got this.
So you don't cheat. You feel like you could have answered a few of them differently, but you're overall okay with what you wrote down. Not to mention, you feel good for not cheating. Do you want to tell the girls to cover their papers, or do you want to just like ignore it?
I'm just gonna completely fucking ignore it.
Okay.
Like, you know,
Who knows? Maybe I
stop.
want to cheat later.
Turns out we're in the tuning exam.
The true test was to see if you would take the harder work and not cheat.
God damn it.
As everybody goes through with what's going on, the doctor gets finally done with everything he was saying. He waits around for another half an hour for everybody to get done with their things. Some of the first people going forward with the extra work. You see that first off, Klein is the first person up with the extra work, but following Klein is actually the obelisk from before, or not the obelisk, the Rob from before, Connor. This makes a certain other obelisk kind of like as he gets done a little bit after Connor.
Whenever I finish, I'll immediately go up with it.
Jess, you feel like you did pretty well, but again, you're gonna be after Asher. Magnus, you were really slow with your work, but you feel like you did pretty good. However, you are also noticing that Tess was watching you, and as soon as you got up to turn yours in, she stood up to go and turn hers in after you.
Jesus Christ.
She felt
She's
bad.
being nice. She didn't want you to be last.
Aw.
Again.
Shut up.
He's right.
God damn.
Direct.
Yeah.
As they all turn in their extra work, Makoto, you're noticing that people are turning in things that don't seem to be what you have.
Oh, hey, was that notes from earlier in the class? Like your sheet seems thicker than mine.
Are you gonna ask Connor over here?
I'm gonna ask whoever's closest to me.
I mean, he is one of the ones. He is the closest one to you that actually had those sheets.
Okay, then I'm gonna ask Connor.
He looks back at you. Oh no, that was some extra work that he had asked if anybody wanted to try before the class started. I thought it'd be boring if I didn't do it.
Oh man, there was extra work.
Of course you'd be upset about that, you fucking nerd.
Hey, I could have did that extra work, or I couldn't have. One of those.
There's 50-50 chance.
I feel sorry for whoever tries to cheat off your test.
It's like, there's a 50-50 chance. Keithor is like, I don't think that's how probability works. You either know it or you don't. Yeah, 50-50 chance.
I'm guessing you don't do that well with multiple choice.
Well, is there more than two answers?
Nah, it's real easy. You just eliminate 2 of the answers, and then it's a 50-50 chance.
That is actually slightly
I
correct.
usually pretend C and D don't exist.
Technically right.
That part is not correct.
Ed is blessed by the gods of fortune to always know which 2 are wrong, but always be stuck with one that's right and one that's wrong.
Nah, C and D just don't exist.
Those are made up letters.
It just turns out those are always wrong on the test.
Most teachers nowadays don't let C be the right answer because there's always that urban legend that if you don't know what the answer is, just pick C. So then I just decided, hey, let's get rid of that one. But then D's usually all the above, so I get rid of that one too and just stick with A and B. And then I usually pick A because I'm always on my A game.
As Crow is like, how did he know?
Oh my god, I'm gonna have an aneurysm from this guy. I swear to God.
I love Ed.
I love him too. Oh god damn it, boy.
As the doctor kind of looks back at all of you and just gives a smile as he goes over the papers. Well, I'm very happy to see that our freshman class is so eager to learn. If that is the case, tomorrow we'll be doing some harder exercises. I'll go over everything that you all have turned into me and see what the average is for this class. Other than that, be sure to stay put. You have one more class. Doop 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 doop. He looks to Tessa and just gives a wave. Doop 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 doop.
Economics are surprisingly easy.
You
He's
motherfuckers.
just sitting there.
You made it harder for
puffed
the
up
rest of
chest.
us.
Like, man, I feel so great about myself right now.
You
The
made
other
it harder
prep school
for the
kids
rest of
went
us.
for extra work. I did it too. Man, I'm great.
I think I did all right. I've never once looked at any of those questions.
You guys have about 15 minutes until the next class has started.
Because why you guys hate economics so much? That wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was
boring.
probably best they didn't do the extra work.
Oh, it was
I
painful.
late.
It was painfully boring, but it wasn't that bad.
Toby's just looking at his papers like, I know nothing.
I know nothing. I am nothing.
What
And
is my
now
life
it's gonna be
become?
harder because of these assholes.
These jackasses are ruining it.
It's school. That's always what happens. The smarter kids
Oh,
ruin it
no.
for the dumb ones.
It's easier if you convert it from yen.
We're gonna give you a swirly in the toilet that Ed was using.
Toby, just pick A. This isn't multiple
Looks
choice.
back, smiles, gives him a thumbs up.
Don't pick A.
Just pick A. You're always on your A game.
I thought he'd pick C for Crow.
C doesn't
Study.
exist.
C is an urban legend.
Just pick A, and then like Toby gets it wrong. Then Ed hands his in. It turns out A is part of a variable formula.
What's our next class?
At this point, you guys don't really know. Again, this is your first day. This is your first day here. You guys go to pull out your flyery brochure things, the ones that had your maps in them, to see what the next class is.
Mm-hmm.
As you see, that next class seems to be something called hands-on.
Hands on.
As
By
you
the
guys
way-
read this, you guys see what appears to be a explosion happen at the front of the class. Black smoke going everywhere.
Ah!
I wonder what this is.
Poof.
Feeling.
All right, everyone in a single file line. We'll get out of here quickly.
Oh no!
My response is to clap. Yay!
Yeah.
It's the ninja!
Yeah, I'm gonna clap too.
You guys see.
Wait.
Hold on. That's not it.
That's a whole other room parallel to ours.
Oh, man.
We must face ourselves.
Oh.
Yes.
You guys see 3 ninjas appearing at the front of class, each of them in a different pose, as the smoke disappears behind them.
Just clapping like, you know.
Are you serious?
We told you he was a ninja, but no one believed us.
I didn't expect this.
What do you think we felt when we saw this?
I don't know.
As they all stand and point, they each seem to be pointing in a different direction. One points off toward Tess. The other points off toward this girl over here. And the final one points off toward Klein. As they do
dear.
this, those three students just like, what, me? What the fuck? What's going on? Tess is just like, what?
I believe in you,
Do it,
Tess.
Tess. Do the thing.
Do that thing where you win.
As she goes to sit up, the three then point off again. One points off toward this one. This guy.
This guy.
As it's the same one that pointed to Tess. Pointed off to this guy.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
The second
Oh,
one
No. No.
points off toward.
I'm scared.
A little bit, but I'm
This
fine.
one. Bing.
Ha!
Get fucked.
Hooray!
That's what you get for following hallucinations in the woods. You gotta fight a ninja now.
This is just.
It was
a
the same.
saber
It was the same
period.
one that pointed at this girl, by the way.
Oh, I thought he was gonna fight Klein for a moment.
And the final
Aw,
one points
please.
off towards Asher. The same one that pointed at Klein.
This should
Aw.
be fun.
As he kind of mutters to himself, ninjas are a lot less interesting once you see ghosts.
And then, poof,
Oh.
poof.
Oh god, not another one.
You see that two more ninjas seem to appear by the exits. By the way, who here has a 15 in instinct? Just Toby?
Just Toby.
Just
Toby, you saw one of the ninjas off to the very left put two cards on a duel disc when those two showed up.
Looks straight at him. I guess that makes sense now.
Shh, don't ruin the illusions like a it's like a match.
Shush.
He just says that a lot like, oh, holograms.
Quiet you.
Shush.
Quiet you.
It's not worth it, Toby.
You already know the trick. Shut the fuck up. Don't ruin the magic.
As the middle one, the one, by the way, that did not put cards on a duel list, steps forward. All right, now we're gonna be heading off toward the arenas. The students who we have picked, prepare to show your stuff.
Okay.
You're just so alright with life.
He has the.
Can I
He
pass?
has the two
Can I
teachers.
pass?
Tessa's just like, can I pass?
You want to pass?
I think if you want to pass, you gotta fight.
If you want to pass, you gotta fight. That's funny. She just kind of like sits down in her seat, just like with a bit of a pout. Just like, I don't want to duel. I haven't got to
I believe in
I
you.
haven't got to put my new cards in my deck yet.
You got that red thing. I don't think you need much else. Believe me.
Just kind of looks to you, Magnus, and she kind of like puts her fingers together and then just kind of says really low, I don't think I really needed anything else than that to fight against your not so good cards.
And this is what I get for trying to be nice to people.
I'm not saying that you're bad. I'm saying that I don't want to fight actual
no,
people
I get-
without
no,
my dark
I-
magician. Anyway.
Tess, I get it.
Yes.
It's
Don't
fine.
draw yellow. You're gonna be fine.
Mm.
You're a great duelist. Don't worry.
As more smoke fills the room. As the smoke fills the room, all of the ninjas disappear. And this one runs out the door.
Yeah, I'm feeling. I was gonna be like, how about the one with the dual disc?
The only reason I'm letting him pull this facade is because I want to see what Pot of Greed does.
He just.
You fucking.
Did you guys? I'm hoping you guys noticed dual disc.
What dual disc?
Are you serious?
I don't know what you're talking
As,
about.
as Makoto walks over to Toby, while you were gone, we know. We know. Just let him be. That's our principle.
That's lame.
It's
I
pretty.
know, I know, but let him have his fun. He's the principal. He's gonna help us figure out stuff, hopefully. If not, then I'm probably gonna jump off the cliff.
He could have chosen something more interesting than ninjas.
That's your issue.
All right. As you guys are sitting there, some of the students are already heading off. These two girls get up with each other and like kind of head off together. This one just kind of looks back toward Makoto with a smile and then just heads out.
Ha.
Kids at her crew,
I'm
man.
gonna fucking kill you.
Just gonna rip you apart.
She seems
More go
nice.
out. Klein gets up, and as Klein gets up, Astra just kind of looks down. Well, I'm sorry that you have to be beaten this early. Class rep. Klein just walks out. Well, fuck you too.
I'll just give a thumbs up to Ash. Ash is just like, you can do it.
Oh, he does go
Yeah.
to the main group.
That's
and-
right, Slacker. I like that one.
And, Makoto does go to the main group and pulls Ed there because he's part of the main group.
Who says?
And does say,
Yeah.
by the way, guys,
Yes.
you know that area by the Slifer dorm? It
Which
is a
one?
He explains the path, probably some landmarks that you know about that I don't know about, Deco.
He starts talking about some sort of. Are you telling him about the pillars, or are you telling about the well?
I'm not telling them about the well or the pillars.
There's a forest
specifically.
outside the raw dorms.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
probably
That's about it.
I'm probably going to explain about like a rock and a trajectory and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about, friend, but that sounds like a heck of an adventure. Stop eating the berries you find in the wild, Makoto.
No, he doesn't talk about the crazy adventure. He's just gonna say, whenever you guys have time, I want you guys to walk around there. I could be wrong about it, but you might like the walk. Do it by yourself, do it with each other.
Makoto, you feel a
guess.
hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
As you see the one that was picked to go against Tess just kind of has his hand on your shoulder. Excuse me.
Yeah.
As he goes to go by you.
You're blocking the way, man.
Yeah? Rude.
He just kind of stops at the door, smiles back toward Tess, and then leaves.
Today's gonna be a fun day.
You're gonna kick his ass.
I don't want to.
Come on, trailblazing. I've been over this with you. You can
Yeah.
do it.
You guys are now the last people inside the class.
It's painfully quiet in here.
It was
If anybody's gonna stop her, I'm gonna start picking up and start dragging Tess along. She has a duel to win.
Yeah? I'm going with
Yeah, let's head out.
you. Yeah.
No.
You grab one.
Time to duel.
You grab one arm, I'll grab the other, Jess.
We would care about that forward if you gave
But I'm
us
actually
more
gonna be watching the duel over
information.
here later, nerds.
Ding,
just kind of shrugs.
ding.
We'll do the forest thing at some point, probably. I'm
Oh,
not one
just-
for nature. So,
Dude, I do suggest doing it on your own time. It might relax you a bit.
if you're telling me there's another hot spring on this island, you better tell me out right now.
I'm already gone, by the way. I left with Tess and Jess.
No,
I just assumed we were walking and talking.
it's more closer to a spiritual journey than anything.
Great.
Just do
Oh.
it.
Automatically zero energy to do that.
There's no such thing as magic.
It's not magic. It's spiritual. It's different.
Same thing.
You guys make
No,
your way.
it's
You
not
guys make
nerd.
your way into the arenas you were at on the first day. As you guys get there, one of the many ninjas in this place. Pew, 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 pew.
How
For
does
some
he
reason,
do it?
there's never more than 5.
So
Say,
right now,
what
He has 5.
Yes.
See, 5 on a dual disc, and then 1 for him.
Oh, okay. He's gonna ask how he did. If he does one more, he's gonna be like, "Are you really putting some in the magic zone? That's cheap."
He points you guys up toward the stands as he points Makoto over toward the middle of the arena. You can already tell that this one is avoiding touching you guys, so
As he tries his best not to touch the illusion.
I can't wait to be able to touch one of these and break the illusion.
how does he do it?
Look, you can have your pirates a different time.
says pirates.
Perfect. I did it.
Perfect.
Fine, your robots. I don't care what you kids are into these days.
Yeah,
Kids,
you and
you're
your
not
magic. Magical mumbo jumbo.
Voodoo.
But as you guys get ready for a duel, Makoto, you see
Yep.
one of the illusions walk up to you and lean down to you.
Hmm?
I know you don't have your cards, but do your best. I believe in you. Thumbs up. You notice this is the one with the dual disc.
What do you mean? Don't have my? Oh,
All right. I had those things that I fucking lost when I jumped ship.
oh, I almost forgot. Right.
That's why I picked 2 Slifers instead of another set of Raws. I thought you'd have a better chance.
It just.
Ah.
I thank you for thinking about me, but I've already lost to 2 obelisks before this.
I'm sorry.
No, I initiated.
Well, do your best.
Oh, and careful with Toby. I think he wants to break the illusion.
What illusion? What are you
Looked at the
talking
scene.
about? These aren't illusions. This is my ninjutsu.
You and I both know that I know.
Well,
I'm
let's keep
staring.
going with the duel. As you turn to face your opponent just gives you a bit of a kind of creepy smile.
Ugh.
Hey,
As she looks at you, she seems to kind of step forward from where she was standing and comes closer.
hi. What do you?
Really close. I'm kidding.
Beautiful as hot.
There's a bubble that you should not. Okay, you're crossing the bubble.
She steps forward. As she does, she leans in really close to you.
He is blushies all over the face.
What is your instinct?
With personal contact 0, but 10 in this case.
Roll me for a regular d20, please.
A 4.
You are unfortunately too flustered to realize she has reached up and she has grabbed your glasses.
Hey!
She pulled your glasses away from your face and she keeps staring at you. I mean, I guess you'll do.
Do? What?
Well, I wanted to make sure the first person I crushed under my feet was at least moderately good looking.
Gives you back your glasses. Puts them on your face for you.
You!
She smiles.
As he shakes his head, no, wait, no, you're not gonna crush me. I'm gonna crush you.
My name is Alice.
Hi, Alice.
She gives you a wink and starts heading back.
Eh,
Take that as a compliment, Mr. 5 Charm.
As she turns, she kind of gives off that walk, you know, the kind of wiggly hips walk a bit as she walks back to her place and then turns back to face you again.
as he just kind of, we'll have a good duel.
Nailed it. As we are going to be going off over to our duel arenas over here, you've already drew your cards.
Okay, Drew, I'm ready for this.
You already drew your fucking
Unbelievable.
cards.
You're already set to get fucking destroyed.
Yeah. I'm ready for be a sucker.
There you go. I moved out of my spot. You go.
There we go. Bing. Also, people who are watching, don't worry about what that was called. Don't worry about what the deck was called that I just pulled out. It's fine.
Oh boy.
Make this zone blue. And with that, I would ask if you're ready, Will, but I'm guessing that you're fine.
Just a bit.
Well, I will have you say that, or I will let you know that whenever I was me, I saw everything in your hand. If you want to redraw,
That's fine. I know you're not gonna meta.
okay. With that being said, shuffle, 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 shuffle. Call it. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Bing.
Not that I'm thinking of her tail or anything.
That is tails. You choose who goes first.
I'll go first.
That's usually how it goes.
What does that
Duel.
mean? Yeah, it's Duel. Sorry. I mean, yeah. Put these down. What is wrong with you? And I want to show you my ladybug.
Aw, cute.
What is that supposed to mean?
Fuck you.
What do you think?
By
it
the
means,
way-
Kono?
By the way, you should know this by now. So instead, she's gonna hold her finger up as you show Ladybug.
Actually, you need to show that before you put any cards down. That's supposed to be shown during your standby phase.
Smiles.
Of course I knew that. I was just momentarily dumb for a second.
It's fine. You can use it next turn, right?
Right. But I'll place one more card face down and then my turn.
I draw. I'm going to activate the Shard of Greed. Each time that I draw a card during my normal draw, I get a greed counter on this card. And then I can send this card with 2 greed counters on it to draw 2 cards. I can send this card to the graveyard with 2 greed counters on it to draw 2 cards. I'll place another card face down.
She looks at your field. Yes, if I was gonna go for that, I would.
I guess then I'm gonna go ahead and summon my Witty Phantom.
I'm gonna activate Trap Hole.
Well, goodbye, Phantom.
She blows a kiss to Witty Phantom as he falls into a hole and dies. She then brings her hand over towards you. Your go.
Right. Now, there we go. First, I'm gonna show you my ladybug.
I still think it's cute.
Okay, that's what you meant. Mumbled it to himself. And then I put this card face down defense mode. And with that, I'll end my turn.
I'll draw then. I get 1 greed counter onto my Shard of Greed. And, yeah, I think I'm going to activate Ultimate Offering.
I don't think so. Mystical Space Typhoon to get rid of your offering.
Ooh, there you go. Then what should I do then? Think. I don't know what you have face down, and I don't want to assume that you don't have any good cards in your deck. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play a monster face down. At the same time, I'm a little bit worried about that card in your hand, so I'm going to activate Card Destruction.
Oh,
As at first he looked shocked, and he's like, I was wondering when that was going to happen.
Discard your entire hand, please, and then draw 2 more cards. Or as many cards as you had. I draw 2. Bleh.
Wait, hold on. Can I read something? Okay, thought so.
Ooh, that's really good. And finally, I'm going to activate the field spell Yami. This makes it to where all face-up spellcasters or fiend-type monsters on the field gain 200 attack and defense. And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right.
If you guys want background music, go and play your own background music, because I don't want to get any copyright claims.
That and the tablet legs this place.
The tablet really does like this place.
Yeah. I don't think that's a good idea to use now. I think for now I'll just end my turn.
Then I'll take a draw. My second greed counter gets put onto my shard of greed, but I'm not going to activate it yet. First, I'm going to flip over my big eye into attack mode. This is a really interesting card, though. At least I would say that if people weren't crowding over it, so I couldn't read it. I can see the top 5 cards from my deck and arrange them in any order that I desire. And then I can put them at the top or bottom of the deck. So let's see. Which 2 cards do I want to draw? Not that one. Well, I guess that's a little lucky for you. I don't really want any of these, so I guess I'll put them all at the bottom of the deck. Oh, my strategy isn't going to work.
Wait, hold on. Are you thinking of a different effect?
Am I?
Yeah, this is the.
Oh,
see
I
the
thought it said
5
top or bottom of the deck. That's my bad.
Yeah,
I am
this
thinking of a
is
different
just-
effect. She has another card in this that does that. Boop,
Yeah, yeah.
boop, boop, boop. That's actually really bad for her then.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Bing.
Big Eye. Big Eye was one of my
Bing.
faves.
Bing. Does she want this one? Do. She might want that one. Bing. Bing. And bing. Replace them like this. As she then goes, and then I'm going to get rid of my Shard of Greed to draw 2 cards.
That's a pretty good combination, he mumbles to himself.
She then looks at your field, looks back at her hand.
I can't do my battle phase if I do that, though. Oh well. I'm going to activate Soul Exchange. By getting rid of one of your monsters, I can use it as a tribute this turn. So please, I'd like you to get rid of your face down monster so I can tribute summon. I summon Skull in attack mode.
I like this person a lot.
This is gonna be a hard one.
Well, with one more card face down, that's going to be all I can do this turn. No battle phase if I activate my Soul Exchange after all.
Right. This is gonna be a bit more challenging than I thought. I'm surprised you're in Slifer. Let's...
I guess I am a bit of a big fish in a small pond, huh?
First, I'll summon Minar.
Hmm?
And then I'm going to activate Multiplication of Ants, getting rid of Minar, special summoning 2 insect tokens with 1200 defense.
I mean, I guess that saves you a turn, but... Is there anything else?
For now, yes. And my turn.
All right. She doesn't even look at the card she drew because she already knows what it was. I guess I'm going to play one card face down. And I'm going to have my Big Eye attack your insect token. As you know, Big Eye does gain 200 points.
Right.
Summon Skull. Attack the final insect token. Your move.
I probably should have done a destiny draw. Do I have a destiny draw, actually?
I
Hold on.
probably should have done a destiny draw. Do you want to?
Hold
Here.
on. I already drew, but I need to... Yeah, I don't have any destiny draws.
You should.
Do you not?
We
No,
all-
I used both of them.
Did you duel today?
No.
Then you have a destiny draw.
Oh.
You get them at the end of every day.
Everybody gets one at the end of every day, unless you have more than your max.
I already drew, so I'll do it for next turn.
Okay. If there is a next turn. I'm kidding.
For now, I'll set this face down, and then my turn.
You know, she holds up a finger as you say end your turn. I think it's really hot if people give up. Just kidding.
That actually made him twitch a bit.
She just smiles at you.
Well, this duel's gonna be a lot longer than we thought, huh?
Before she draws, she then has her hand out towards you as she lifts up 2 fingers. 2 more of my turns.
It witches again. We'll see.
I draw. She doesn't look at the card again because, again, she knows what it was. I'm going to flip over my Hyro Shadow Scout. You draw 3 cards, and we both get to look at them. If there's any spell cards with them, well, we discard them all to the graveyard.
All right. Spell, not trap, right?
Not trap, but I do get to see your cards.
Doing.
As you bring out your cards, she actually looks really curiously at your Aegis of Gaia. Oh. That's a really rare card. I didn't expect someone like you to have something like that. Well, I don't see any spells. Guess that was a little unlucky of me, huh? She kind of like hits her knuckles against her head a little bit.
I know you have something planned.
I'll play another monster face down. I'm gonna have my Big Eye attack your monster in the face down. Blah, 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 that. Attack your face down monster. Hyro Shadow Scout will attack your life points for 850.
Yeah, I'm gonna destiny draw.
And now my summoned skull will attack your life points directly for 2,700.
All right.
May I ask what your life points are at now?
950.
950. Well, I guess that'll be fun. I'm going to activate Cemetery Bomb. I inflict 100 life points to you for every card in your graveyard, bringing you down to
Okay.
50.
You're no slacker. I wonder
Oh.
what your story is.
Oh, and before I end my turn, she puts a finger out. I just want you to know I can get that back anytime I want to. So no matter what kind of defenses you put up, well, they might not be enough. Sorry. I'll end my turn.
All right, I'm getting my dice out.
You gonna do a destiny draw?
Show me your brave heart. Oh.
Oh no! Well, just
You're not brave.
just draw your card.
Your deck goes
Come
into
on.
flames.
Come on.
It's a nat
Your
1 on a
gold does not
destiny
function
draw.
as it explodes.
I put this face down. Oh, why is it? All right. Actually, hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Give it to me. Just checking. That's. Ah, not enough. All right. Is there a way to do that? All right. I put this card face down defense mode and end my turn. And when it becomes your turn, Aegis of Gaia.
So you did activate that rare card. You can't hide behind rare cards, though, you know. It doesn't give you nearly enough life points to survive.
He'll give me enough.
If I'm to be certain, your Aegis of Gaia gives you 3,000 life points, right?
Correct.
She looks at you. She looks back at her hand. The first time she's looked at her hand, by the way, since she had made Big Eye.
Well, I guess it's time to end this then, huh? I'm gonna flip over my Mask of Darkness. This lets me get back any trap card from my graveyard. I believe, unless I'm thinking of something else again. Nope, I am. I'm gonna go ahead and put that down right here.
You see her looking at her cards, and she's kind of counting as she's doing this.
That's 24. Yeah, that's just enough. I'm going to sacrifice my summoned skull
I was afraid of that.
in order to summon my Bizer Shock. Now, when this thing's normal summoned, flip summoned, or special summoned, all set cards on the field return to their owner's hands. So I guess I'll put this right back in my hand. That includes your
Dang.
monster. Big Eye, attack for 1400. Mask of Darkness, attack for 1100. What does that break you down to?
550.
In my main phase 2, I'll set one card face down.
She smiles at you, not finishing you off with her monsters.
I end my turn. And as you draw, I activate my Cemetery Bomb.
Figured. Well, good game.
As your life points go down to 0, she puts her cards away and starts walking over to you again.
He's a lot less flustered this time around now that she did the whole, oh, surrender.
As she looks over to you, do you say anything?
He silently gives out a hand for a handshake. Good duel. That's not silently, but shut up.
She takes your hand in a handshake, but you feel something in her hand as she does this. She lightly gives you a handshake, and then she gives you a wink, turns around and walks off, leaving the thing in her hand behind.
Going to look at it.
It's right here.
Oh. Where is it?
Right here.
On the table? Which table?
Where you
Duel
are.
Arena, well.
Okay. Wait, but this is...
As she walks away.
Who are you?
Off on the other side.
As he looks to the principal. Thanks.
Over here with the obelisks, Asher has yet to even play one card without Klein destroying it with one of their cards, as he gets knocked back with the force of the attack of the Armed Dragon level 5, and all of his life points get taken down. Ugh. He just looks up as Klein walks away.
Damn.
You couldn't even play my cards. Not fair. Opens his mouth to complain some more, then just kind of shuts it and goes up. Doop, doop, doop. Meanwhile, over here with Tess and this other random slifer. How about we do this? Seems like a very good way to get things going. I mean, I already know how this duel is going to end, but I do want to roll one thing just to make sure. Yes. Makoto, you look over at Tess. As guys, you've been watching Tess's duel as well as the duel that was going on with Klein, but there was something very eerily similar with both of them, except, well, one of them just couldn't play any cards. You see the Slifer over here? He hasn't played a single card since the duel started.
Oh.
She has her Dark Red Enchanter on the field. He has 500 life points remaining. Attack. He just smiles. As the Dark Red Enchanter attacks, he stands forward and takes the attack, putting his foot backward to brace himself. As his life points go down to 0. Good game.
Yeah.
As he walks off. heading over to where the ciphers are. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. She looks very confused, and she goes to leave. She passes by you, Makoto.
As Dakota goes, we got some strange duels, didn't we?
He didn't play a single card, like even face down or anything.
The principal's screwing with us, isn't he?
Oh.
She just kind of looks very weirded out, heads up, passes that guy again, and just kind of moves over here. It's at this point you guys hear the bell as all the ninjas disappear, except for this one who runs away.
Still a pretty good performance, all things considered.
If you can just get that last exit.
Hey, Magnus,
Anyway,
Huh?
what kind of deck did you have again when you got here?
Archfiends.
Okay.
There's a difference between archfiends and fiends.
as the bell did ring, the students start to make their way out. Makoto, you have not fully came up yet. You see that the girl has come back down, like tee hee, hello, ha ha, hee hee. Anyway,
I gotta say, I do enjoy her style. though.
as she just passes you by. As she does, she gives you another smile.
Duel again? Sometime?
Yeah, actually. Who are you, though?
Like I said, my name's Alice.
Why are you a cipher?
I like being a big fish in a small pond. Goodbye.
She goes and walks away. Do you want to stop her?
Wait. You mentioned something about one of my cards being rare. How rare did you mean?
She just kind of looks back at you.
I hear there's an expert on campus. Maybe you could talk to them about it.
So you do know what I'm talking about. Never mind.
I was meaning the duel shop.
Oh, right. Yes. That's what I meant.
She just kind of like closes her eyes with like brings her hand up to her face and chuckles.
You're funny.
I don't try to be.
La 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 la.
I like her.
I love how the name on there is totally not a yandere.
Needed to name her something before it was Alice.
The other boy that Duel comes down, kind of just like walks by, do, as Tess
Hey,
just
you.
watches him leave.
That guy is weird.
As he tries to call out to the guy.
You call out to him. He just puts a hand over his shoulder like, bye.
Rude.
There we go.
Klein goes to leave, looks at Magnus, then leaves.
No, I'm not looking at Klein.
I actually want to go after Klein.
Asher
Wait
makes his
up.
way to this side. Can you believe him?
Huh?
What's up?
Acting like he was so high and mighty, didn't let me play a single card. Can you believe him? I just had a bad duel, had a bad draw.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
I
know.
know you're. Hey, I know you're.
Yeah, you saw what happened with Mr. Lunger. I know the feeling.
At least there are some people out there who know what's up. The two obelisk girls are just like, oh my god, he's talking to those slifers to make himself feel better. That's kind of depressing and cute. Anyway, we're leaving.
That's so
cute.
sad.
I don't think "cute's" the right word, but then I can.
They
believe
go
what
by
wanna
Makoto.
believe.
Ding.
Bad hands are a thing.
Yep. And bad decks.
Boy.
And bad luck.
How was I supposed to know he had 2 trap holes? 2 trap holes. Who has 2 trap holes on their second turn? Who?
A lucky,
Apparently
a-
him.
Luck of the draw.
yeah, really lucky.
And
I actually have 2 trap holes in my deck.
looks at Makoto as he shows up. Who was talking to this? Oh wait, I'm talking to the slackers.
Thank you for.
Also to
your
the suckers, but not the slacker.
Also, I was watching his duel too. I was interested. I was distracted. It was a very interesting duel between Slifers, and I love watching people of similar powers go fighting each other. However, that girl didn't seem like she was a Slifer at all.
No, I like her though. I like her theme and her attitude.
Weren't you
It's
the
refreshing.
Weren't you the one staring at Jess during the economics class?
How dare you! I was staring at a lot of things. One of those things being the board.
Really? I thought you were staring at the worksheet from all the extra work.
All that extra work. There was nothing in that worksheet that had to have my attention. That's why I finished so late. I was browsing my inner. Shut up. I'm leaving.
You really didn't need to add that part.
Later.
Waves.
I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll show you all then how good I am.
I look forward to it.
See you tomorrow.
As he walks, I'm gonna whisper to the group, I highly doubt it.
Oh.
As he kind of motions to Tess. Let's see, who's around us right now?
Hey, what's
All
up,
of us.
buddy? That was a good duel you had.
Can you excuse us for a second, Dad? I'm gonna talk about something quick.
Okey smoky.
You know,
Ed, get off the phone.
He just like goes over to the edge of this, grabs onto the railing, just goes wee bump.
You know, I usually include you, just not this time.
Later,
I'll
best
include
buddy.
you-
I understand that you ain't my best buddy yet, but I'm gonna make you my best buddy. Best buddy, bye.
That's not. Oh, whatever.
That poor boy.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo.
So, Tess, have you been getting the same suspicions as I have after the fact?
Well, I think I know why he didn't play anything, but I'm not entirely sure. It seems like he had some things he could do, but he just didn't.
She shows off a card that she has.
During the duel, I activated this.
You see that she is holding up the card called Exchange.
We were able to look at each other's hands and take a card from there. And whenever I was looking at his hand, I saw that he had quite a few things, but something in particular really made me worried, so I took it.
What was that?
He had well, I don't know if he has all of them, but he seemed to have a piece of Exodia in his hand.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh
What's it?
man.
Exodia?
Very dangerous card if you can get all 5
have
pieces.
2 theories about that.
I
What?
think he either gave up because I took his card, or maybe he was biding his time for something that never showed up. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's so powerful about it?
As soon as you get all 5 pieces, you automatically win.
You mean like
You just automatically win the duel outright. That's what it does.
Isn't that kind of broken?
Well, I mean, you need to get all 5 cards to begin with, then you need to draw them, and like it doesn't count if they're on the field, I don't think. And if you lose
No.
any of them, you're basically boned.
Yeah.
No.
It's a very risky set of cards there. But it pays off when you get them.
Either way, those 2 were a lot more suspicious than I would like to admit, but I'm hoping the principal's going to disagree.
Why is that though? I mean, they don't seem much weirder than anybody else here.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, she's looking through her cards as she put Exchange back in.
Problem, I need to go.
You have the card, don't you?
You've,
Shows off the head of Exodia in her hand.
Wait,
Yeah.
He has.
Wait,
I'm
Tess.
sorry, but he has my magician of faith. I need to get it back.
That's
I'm
fair
sorry.
trade.
I'll come with you.
She starts rushing down the stairs as she goes to leave.
Well, let's talk more action, Makoto.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check on this. I hope I'm wrong.
That boy needs some drugs.
The three of you are left by yourselves.
Well, that was fun. I
Well,
was hungry.
not really, but
I don't know what else to do here on this island besides eat trash food and do nothing but watch people duel. I mean, I could duel
We have those
myself,
extras.
but
we have those extra dual points.
I'm gonna look at my disc. Oh yeah, I have a lot. I don't feel
Yeah.
like I earned it, but I'm still gonna spend it regardless. Let's go.
You guys have yet to get those other 50, by the way, the ones that Nightshade gave you earlier.
Yeah, I still have a lot.
Just letting you guys know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still got a lot.
Okay. Do you guys want to head off toward the card shop?
Yeah, shopping.
Yeah.
Pew,
Broccoli.
pew, pew.
Actually, it's excited to see what we get.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Perfect. I did it.
I need to
Okay.
run out real quick.
I can
We'll
change my
take less
color.
than a second.
I gotta
As the
change my
three of
color
you
back.
start heading off toward the card shop. Tessa has made it into the main hall, Makoto right behind. As they're making their way off toward the person that just left. Makoto, go ahead and roll me for your luck.
Okay. La la
Can't be
la 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 la.
I can't pick yellow anymore, so I'm stuck here.
Where'd my dice go? Oh yeah, I put it over here during our duel. No, don't click the chat. Click the thing.
The thing
There we
next to
go.
the thing.
13.
And it's dexterity, right?
Nope, this is just a d20. You're keeping up
Oh
with
yeah,
her.
you said luck. Okay.
She's made her way out to the front and is looking around, trying to see if she can find them. All you guys can see is a sea of raws and yellows and blues, all leaving class because they have all gotten off as well. The other classes have. As she's looking around trying to find, you seem to slip slightly. Roll me for your dexterity to see if you actually fall.
Don't fuck it up.
And it's
Two.
You done fucked
plus
it up.
7, so it's a 9.
You
You
slip
done.
on a card.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bladder was literally about to explode.
You
That's
slip on a
fine.
card, Makoto.
Joker, look.
Ah.
And it
As-
flies.
Have more.
As
Uh
he
oh. Well,
grabs
hold
it-
on. Living Nightmare has generously donated
for my
$15,
final
and
trick
for my
of the
final
night,
trick of the night, more dual points. God dang it.
Have fun.
Nightshade, stop! Can you afford your bills?
Nightshade has just put down another 15 dual points for all of you. I'll add them to there
I-
later. Dang it, Nightshade.
I'm still waiting for Makoto to find out.
Nightshade, stop. Just stop.
Thank you
God.
very much, Nightshade. But geez, man.
Appreciate it, but stop.
you guys are gonna make your deck so freaking powerful by the end of the first couple of games. It's not even gonna be funny.
It's so
Yes.
ludicrous.
This is why I have to make these other decks so good.
Yeah, clearly.
Anyway, Makoto, you
Yeah.
slip. As you do, you fall on your butt, and you see what you slipped on. You slipped on a card.
Tess,
She's looking around, trying to find him.
as he grabs the card and grabs her shoulder.
Hmm?
Here.
She takes it.
I
Magician.
This is how I met, this is how I seem to interact with a lot of my friends.
But what's it doing? I mean, is this one mine? She holds the card up. No,
hope
it's mine.
Oh. He kind of looks a bit disgusted.
If you had a high
That's-
enough instinct, maybe you'd see something else there, but you don't. Anyway,
Get fucked.
Tense? High.
not high enough. Anyway.
As he's kind of disgusted. Why would he throw away a card like that? Though, part of me feels like he wanted you to keep the Exodia.
But why? I don't have the others.
Makoto shows the card that he was given.
You show off the cemetery bomb that you were given.
She gave you a card too?
Yeah. She used this to finish me off.
That's really mean.
Well, I don't think they are meant to be slavers. But I think that's the best way to kind of stay hidden.
So you think that what the principal said?
I want to talk to the principal before I jump to conclusions. There's a chance he was trying to give us some cheap lesson of love and compassion or something. I don't know.
I highly doubt that.
We should let everyone else know first.
You do that. I want to talk to the principal about something else as well, so.
You've been going off alone a lot today. Are you sure? Is there something wrong?
I'm rolling not because it's a stat or anything, just for it's pretty much an Ed kind of thing if he would tell. Above 10. I saw something.
She looks to you.
It was this green spirit by the cipher dorms.
A
And
light.
probably. What was that?
A light.
You know about it?
Blinks a bit, then just kind of shakes her head.
No, I just assumed. As you said, a sphere.
I said a spirit.
Oh, I thought you said a sphere. My bad.
She just kind of smiles, puts her hand behind her head. Ha ha ha.
Is that out of character or in character?
In character. She says exactly what I just said. Ha ha ha.
Well,
Please.
would hypothetical obelisks change change your tone a bit?
I wouldn't know anything about any obelisks, but I mean, what else did you see? What did this spirit do?
Well, I saw it in this well that disappeared behind me and led me to this.
Like what that guy said?
Well, now that you mention it. No, it must be different. There has to be.
She
another
hits her
well.
hand against her other hand. That would make sense, though.
Hmm?
Finding spirits in something like that.
Yeah. I followed it.
And?
Makoto, she's taking it very well.
Yeah.
He's figured that she pretty much knows, but it's kind of like him, where it's like, I don't know if I'm crazy or not.
You just don't want no one calling the guys in the white coats yet.
Not yet.
Eventually,
Would
I'll
match
call
my
them.
hair.
Eventually.
Anyway.
When I said obelisk, there were these red pillar obelisk things in the cylinder on the ground. And that's where I found the card I used in the duel.
I wasn't really watching your duel, I'm sorry, but you found a card?
Yeah, let me show it to you.
But wait, you found a card that wasn't the little light thing?
Well, I don't know.
Hmm.
I didn't get a good look at the spirit, but
She kind of looks at the card that you bring out. That's really weird.
who knows? Maybe this was the card, and
What'd you say?
honestly, there's a chance that that was the figure, but I
No,
was
that's
hoping
impossible.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know. I was hoping to see someone else when I saw the spirit.
She looks at the card. Then she hands it back to you. Well, whatever it is, it's probably really important. Not to mention, I mean, didn't that girl say it was a rare card?
She did, but she's not gonna be helpful, that's for sure. Unless the store owner does know something.
Then how about we head there first then?
Yeah.
I'd like to hear more about what you did today. And I guess I'll give this card back to that boy tomorrow.
Yeah.
She looks at you. She gives you a bit of a smile. It's not. You're not crazy. She smiles and she starts walking off.
As he kind of has this little grin, like, I knew you knew.
You're not crazy. It's fine. Stop thinking you're
I knew-
crazy.
I knew you knew. I'm glad you said it. That kind of look.
You're not crazy, all right? Stop thinking you're crazy. You're not. Okay. Allow me to get rid of the classroom and the main hall, although the classroom wants to fall down to the very bottom of the floor. That's fine. I actually like it facing this direction a lot better. Either way, go in there.
If he told this to the group, Jess is like, oh my god, you mean dual spirits? We learned about those in prep school. I have 20.
Dude, they give you some great things in prep school.
Fucking preps.
Does that mean we're preps? Anyway. As the three of you head off toward the duel shop, you guys get inside. As you do, you see Mr. Yolunger sitting behind the thing.
Yeah.
Shoot him into both cards.
You don't see Tilly though. You don't see the girl that's there with him.
What a shame.
The girl must be the person that knows about dual spirits.
As he seems to have this this box that he's looking into kind of forlornly as you guys walk inside.
Hello.
Looks to them and then looks back to the box.
Now, because of that, I'm going to openly try to not avoid asking what is in the box.
Either way, you guys enter.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hello,
Hi,
Mr.
Mr.
Yolunger.
Yolunger.
Well, you three don't waste any time, do you?
Absolutely not.
I
We
will
need more
say
cards.
we're kind of cleaned out with what happened earlier on, but we have some things here we can still do. I had Tilly go over to storage, start getting some more cards to bring over.
I'm sure there's fantastic things in the back. Is there anything out in the front, though?
You look off to the desk in front of him. You see that there's most of the large numbers of packs you guys saw whenever you came in before are completely gone. However, there are still some packs, and you can see that some of the specialty packs are still here, but not many.
Ooh.
Well, what can I do you for? You want one of the regular packs? Because, I mean, there's no way you guys could have got enough dual points from this morning to go on another thing. I'm just He doesn't say that.
Thanks. What kind of specialty packs do you have now?
You want one of the specialty packs? You know that those are expensive, right?
I hold up my dual disc.
Well, okay
That's
then.
what's important.
We have about let me count them real quick. He heads over to one of the boxes behind the counter as he pulls out packs from different boxes. He just starts to look at them. We seem to have about 4 or 5 of them. Not really a lot, to be honest, but I mean that should be more than enough. I mean, I don't think the rest of you have, and then you guys be like, no, we're here to shop too. Holy shit! Anyway,
Yeah, we got pretty loaded.
Yes. Sandwiches are pretty great.
So bring on the cards, Grandpa.
well, the specialty packs are going to be 25 dual points each.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Done.
We'll take 20.
And well, there's not really many here, but I could. How can I be fair to the 3 of you? There's 5 packs here, and there's 3 of you. At that point, oh no, he's not 5 packs. There's 6 packs here, and 3 of you. So how can I? 2 more come in. Hey, what's up? Makoto and Tessa come in, guys.
Oh, it took you too long enough. Yeah, fun.
Oh, they're
We
here.
found her card.
Neat.
I'm gonna sell Exodia. I'm kidding.
Oh, it's only the head. If you had all 5
Actually-
pieces, you would get 1,000 points. But for this,
Actually-
I can give you 1.
Actually, during the walk, if it turns out to be a prank by the principal, sell the Exodia. No one should throw a card like that.
Anyway,
But as you guys all have your way here, do each of you want to buy packs?
yes.
Yes.
Again, you guys don't have the points that were given to you by Nightshade just yet. At least the new
Understandable.
points. You have the old points.
I mean, I haven't gotten like 20,000 volts through my system yet, so I assumed I didn't have any more.
Just letting you know.
So
Yeah, I mean,
Anthony has 50.
I was
Mark
going to
has
spend all
45.
of my points I had.
Okay, well, first things first, you're buying the specialty packs.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
To Makoto, you see that he has 6 packs in his hand, and as he's doing this, he's offering them up to you guys. Do you want to spend your 25 points?
He kinda shakes his hands like, no, thank you. I don't have enough points.
Yeah, you do.
Looks at. Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
All right, fine. I'll take
Tess
the
just
pack.
kind of smiles and looks at you Makoto.
If you don't tell, I won't talk.
I'll take a pack.
Do we have to like literally break your arm to get you to do anything?
All right.
Just
running
stuff-
off by yourself.
Just stuff that's less moral.
Noted.
You said you'll take a pack, Makoto?
Yes.
Oh, you don't have to be so excited about it. Calm down.
He puts the 6 packs in front of him. As he does, you go over and you grab one of the packs. Don't look at it yet.
Don't touch it.
Look.
Well, I'll ignore Anthony. Ah, the fresh shuffle sound.
All right. Who else is buying a specialty pack?
Yes.
Yo,
Everyone.
I think we all are.
Anthony, are you buying 2?
Jess, you go over and you grab one of the packs as well. There you go. Toby, you find a pack. You just kind of grab. I did get away from it. Nobody look at them yet. They're all sealed. They're sealed packs.
Fuck
I'm
you.
looking at it.
You can't
what-
open any.
Which one's mine before?
Right here.
Okay, I won't touch it, but I just wanted to know.
Get your hands away, you savages.
Back.
And then you look over at the remaining 3 packs. You look at the remaining 3 packs, Magnus, and as you do, you just kind of grab 2 of them. Boop.
Yoink.
Don't look at them.
Oh well.
Will, what are you doing?
I'm not touching it. See?
God damn it, Will. You vomited all over the fucking board. How could you?
I thought you ate some berries.
And then finally, Tess grabs the last pack. I didn't think we'd actually sell out. Well,
Always
sucks
expecting.
for all them
unexpected.
third years that said they were going to come back.
Yes, it does. They deserve it. regardless.
I understand if you want to open them somewhere else. You don't have to worry about opening them here if you don't want to.
I'm gonna open mine now.
Yeah,
Right.
we're opening it.
I just like rip it open like, excuse me, I'm sorry, what?
Tessa just kind of
Oh.
puts her pack in her pocket, like, boop.
And I take in that new card smell before I actually like take them out.
All right.
Oh, absolutely.
You guys get your cards.
Can we look?
Yeah, take them.
Yoink.
Yes.
Let's take a look, see everybody.
Oh,
Holy
fucking God.
shit!
But,
Oh
Um,
my god!
Fucking
Oh
God.
my
What have you
God.
given me?
Yes!
oh!
Holy shit! No way! Yes!
So, I guess let's go down the list. We'll go.
I've never actually seen these cards before, so this is a new experience.
Oh, I feel wonderful.
As we
This
go
is the
over
best.
to Jess first, we see that Jess has gotten some sort of a ninja archetype pack with red dragon ninja, white dragon ninja, blue dragon ninja, and black dragon ninja,
Oh, dang.
as well as ninjutsu art of transformation, ninjutsu art of super transformation, and armor ninjutsu art of freezing. Now, it's got a pretty good synergy with some cards that she already has. She has a couple ninjas already, so they'll be pretty interesting. So if you guys ever want to know what those cards are, just look up Dragon Ninja in the Yu-Gi-Ohs. You guys can read the different effects of them. They're pretty fun. I found them while looking for cards for the packs, and they're actually really cool looking. I've never actually seen them before I looked them up. We're gonna go over here to Toby. As Toby, you look at these, and again, they kind of remind you of the duel you just had with Mr. Yerlinger, because you have 2 ritual cards in here. You have the Herald of Perfection as well as the Herald of Ultimateness. The spells that bring them out, and you seem to have different other heralds: Herald of the Green Light, Herald of the Orange Light, and Herald of the Purple Light. I will say, Herald of the Orange Light, slight errata for you. You don't see that it says Tuner on it. Because those cards don't exist right now.
Gotcha.
Thank you for blackmailing me, Tess.
The Heralds are really cool cards. They're all about negating effects. And the 2 rituals are actually really good. You might want to talk to somebody who has a ritual deck. Maybe figure out some way to actually have rituals work better.
Like Mr. Lunger.
Then we see over here with Mikoto, as Mikoto seems to have a Naturia theme pack. With Naturia Fruit Fly, Naturia Mantis, and Naturia Horn Needle making up the insects. But he also seems to have Naturia Beans, Naturia Cliff, and Naturia Bamboo Shoot. Bamboo Shoot being a very, very good card. And finally, a magic card in the pack is Leo Drake's Mane, which turns any one of his Naturia monsters into a 3,000 attack monster for a turn.
Oh.
Very, very nice. All of them, except for Naturia Cliff, by the way, also works with his Forest's field spell. And finally, we go over here to Magnus, who got 14 cards.
I'm so goddamn excited.
He was able to get a bunch of cards that go with Horus, the Black Flame Dragon. Meaning he has 2 Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 4s, 2 Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 6s, 2 Horus' Servants, and some cards that go with level ups. And finally, the final card he got, since he did get the 2 packs, was Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 8.
Yay.
Hopefully it'll
that
make
one.
his deck not the worst deck anymore.
I feel so alive with this new power surge.
I might want my wing weaver back.
I have absolutely no idea what to do with these ninjas.
Today's a good day.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
As all of you seem to have gotten your packs, Mr. Yerlinger just kind of looks at all of you as you're opening them. He looks over to Tess. Tess just like, I'll open mine later. He's like, oh, I like the new card smell.
And you just see Magnus's jaw drop when he like fans out all the cards. This is the best.
Wait, are any of them wind?
This
Oh no, they're
interesting.
earth. Okay, so don't need that.
Ah,
Thank you, Nightshade. We love you.
damn it, Nightshade, why you gotta be so good? Uh,
But as you guys seem to have gotten different types of archetypes from these special packs, you can probably tell at this point that, again, just like what you had saw whenever Tess got the first Magician pack, these packs usually are very good.
oh no, really, I couldn't tell.
If you want to increase if you want to increase any of the cards that you got or any more of the archetypes you got, just remember to ask for those when you go see Mr. Yerlunger. Like, Mr. Yerlunger, can I get the Ninja pack again? Or Mr. Yerlunger, can I get the level pack again? Or Mr. Yerlunger, can I get the Naturias again? You know, just ask him for that and be like, sure, here you go. Here's some more cards. I guess.
Mr. Yerlunger, can I get the Exodia pack?
Gonna need more ninja cards before I think about putting these in.
No.
You'll be able to
They
find.
need to be fucking special summoned from the jutsus.
Well, 2 of them can only be like that. The other 2 can be used with other things.
Hmm.
I think that's good. Hold on.
Do-do.
All right, I think I finished.
That's amazing.
There's so much good shit.
I will say, though, probably the 2 people who got the least out of this is Toby and Jess, because I wanted to make sure that we kind of gave the two defensive decks something, but you do need to have your ritual cards. You do need to. It is still like a hard chance of actually getting the rituals out. You need to get the ritual monster and the spell card in your hand before you can use it, and a bunch of other stuff like that.
I'm gonna spend the next 2
With
hours
your deck,
carrying this.
Jess, you had a bunch of monsters that were around 1,600 points, but you didn't really have a bunch of removal or any sort of monsters higher than that. That's why I gave you the ninjas, and they were able to special summon themselves if you use them correctly.
Yep.
As far as the Horuses are concerned, you kind of need a little bit more power in your deck,
Yeah.
and that's why I gave you the Horuses. Not to mention you were using all the points to do it, which I didn't think you'd be getting back immediately.
I wasn't expecting it either. Like, until Nightshade threw the 50, I'm like, I might just get one. But,
Underworld Gaming, I understand that the Naturia deck is a synchro deck, but you don't have to use the synchros. I didn't put any tuners in there.
it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I actually own a regular. I actually used to own a Naturia deck without the synchros, and I still played it.
I don't think I saw any that mentioned the tuner aspect.
Yeah,
in
none
the
of them were
ones-
tuners.
Yeah.
But there are the Naturia archetype is a synchro summoning archetype. But again, like I said in the very beginning of playing DARF, those cards are going to be seen, but synchros and exceeds and other things are not going to be seen.
So
Cards
like,
from other times in Yu-Gi-Oh are going to be seen. They're just not going to be used. Again,
We're
no
taking some liberties.
synchros are going to be used, no exceeds are going to be used, stuff like that.
Thank God, because I can't follow that shit for my life.
They might
You
be
said he
used
had
later, man.
still smaller packs though, right?
What was that? Yeah, you can still get the smaller packs. I will ask that you guys don't get them right now, because we all know what happens when we bring those out.
Sure.
But you guys can buy packs whenever everything's over.
Yeah. So,
At this point, with you guys collecting these new packs and with you guys about to potentially figure out what to do with your decks, this is going to be about 3 hours since we started the game, so I think it's a good time for us to end things off.
has it been 3 hours already?
It has been 2 hours and
Yep.
53 minutes.
Huh. I'll be damned.
But with all that, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. We're gonna have a bit of a time at the end of the game here for anybody to ask questions, including the players, about their new cards. Figure out if you guys want to do anything else. There's also gonna be me kind of self-promoting and saying that tomorrow I'm gonna be having a pretty late night stream. We're gonna be doing I'm gonna be probably finishing my Undertale genocide run tomorrow if I can beat some certain parts of it. It's also going to be,
You'll do
the reason
fine.
I'm doing it is because it's also going to be my birthday stream. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
But I'm probably not going to be starting until like 6 or 7. So we'll see what happens. I might even start later, depending, because I'm going to go see Spider-Man tomorrow as well.
Oh, it's coming out tomorrow, isn't it? God damn.
Yep, Spider-Man comes out on my birthday.
That's fucking cool. I hope it's a good movie.
Yeah, oh yeah, it better be. I've already spent $45 to make sure that freaking people can go with me.
Christ.
I wasn't gonna go by myself. The last time I went to a movie by myself was freaking over at Christmas, and I hated it. I hate going to movies by myself. Trauma.
I'm not gonna get into that because no,
Sucks.
I'm sure you're fine.
Does suck.
I just have a single question.
What's up?
I knew my deck needed a bit more oomph, but fucking seriously with this?
I didn't think you were gonna be getting 50 points right after this.
I didn't think either, but
I
Jesus
thought this was gonna be
Christ.
I thought these were literally gonna be the last packs you guys were gonna have of these for at least a couple of games.
You know, I'm cool with that. I think I can live with this
Not to
new
mention,
setup.
even with the Horoses in your deck, there is still I mean, your decks probably still aren't completely up to snuff with, let's say, the Obelisk decks.
Oh, absolutely not, but Jesus,
But your
is
guys'
gonna
decks
help.
right now, I will probably say like the strongest of your decks right now is probably on par with what a few of you guys might have started out with if your cards hadn't gotten stolen.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the next few hours tearing everything apart and putting it back together one card at a time.
Oh, I already finished making my deck.
Oh, aren't you just a busy bee, Will?
I had insects. It was easy.
You dumb.
But yes, they will be getting their 65 more points.
Oh God, we have 65. That's
They will
right.
be getting their 65 more points next game that Nightshade has given them, and I will say, Nightshade, you need to wait until they spend the points before you give them more
Please.
points.
For Christ's sake, bro.
But no, thank you very much, though, Nightshade. It was very nice of you.
Yeah, you're an awesome dude, but holy shit.
But yes, we are going to. Do you have any questions about your deck right now, Makoto? Since you did just say you finished it.
I not right now. I want to do some test duels off screen to
She
see
took
which
off your
one-
glasses and she's just like, oh, I guess you'll do.
I guess you're fine.
That did happen, Will. Well, how does that make you feel?
I guess you'll work.
The fact that she's in a cipher door means that she's in close proximity to us. I'm gonna lock my windows.
You know that you're in a different dorm than her, right?
It's just a walk away.
It's just a walk
When
away.
You walk
And you
away.
notice I
Yeah.
said
You
lock my windows when my windows face the cliff.
We only had one duel today.
That is true.
What? But that was totally a duel that one Tess had.
Tess is just like, he didn't play anything and I don't know what to do or say. It's weird.
He's a weird guy. Why is he so fucking weird?
Why is it weird? Stop it. Stop being weird. Weird like that guy who ate the sandwich out of the fucking garbage.
That guy was really weird.
How'd that make you feel, Jess?
Oh, restraining order.
The guy eating your sandwich out of the garbage
Restraining order.
and then staring at you guys afterwards.
Restraining order.
Please stop looking at me.
this training order.
Stop.
So Magnus, how'd you feel about doing all that extra work?
I can't believe I fucking got away with doing all right with that shit. I was actually doing the.
You haven't gotten your grades back.
I
You don't know
swear,
how you did, man.
a 17 gives me some high hopes out of character.
You feel good about it.
Well, I mean, you had an option of getting the correct answers.
I could have, but I took the high road and decided to fail on my own. I think that means.
I still don't understand why you did it.
I don't know. I saw people going. I kind of jumped on the ship. Fuck it. I like a challenge.
And Toby, you and Jess got to talk with pompous asshat.
Asher, yeah. You know he's not that bad once you talk to him.
No, Asher's not that bad. You think Asher's pretty good?
He's better than Nate.
There you go.
He's
Which,
better.
by the way,
What's up, man?
you know what? I'll say it off screen. I'll let the audience do fan theories by themselves.
What's going on? What's going on with Nate, man?
Nothing. He's just a regular old guy.
I mean, he is. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you're meaning right now.
I know,
Do you
right?
mean Asher and not Nate?
No,
Or do you mean Ashford?
Do you mean
Sorry.
baby?
I
You mean
do
12
mean
inch
baby. Baby that apparently saw the disappearing well.
I mean, everybody knows there's a well on there. There's a well there, man.
Yeah,
People
everyone knows.
people
Even
throw their
I know.
unwanted
I don't
cards
even
in it.
believe you.
It's common.
He's a golden common.
But it's a disappearing well.
Oh yeah.
Everybody knows of it.
So
Well, we don't know if they know it's disappearing or not.
yeah, stop assuming. Rude. So rude. How could you be so rude?
He just wanted you to go sleep in the well like the baby you were, baby. I don't think that babies usually sleep in wells, though.
Well, I did when I was a baby.
And
That
look at
explains
me
it.
now, baby.
I'm so sorry for whoever had to birth you.
She felt sorry for herself too.
Guido
That's why I
says
was in
Asher is
well.
the guy who will lose every duel but be in the highest class.
Kind of like how I've lost every duel and I'm still low. Except it's worse because he's a fucking obelisk.
Who knew he'd had 2 trap holes? Come on.
I just like that I actually had 2 trap holes to say that.
It's funny.
Who has 2 trap holes on the second turn? Come on.
Come on,
Come
you guys. For real, seriously though.
But no, the deck that was used against you, Makoto, had a very interesting name.
What was it called, Deco?
It's called Terror Level 3.
Oh wait, Terror level 3.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I know that?
Yeah.
Huh. I can't believe you didn't get destroyed sooner. Good job.
So far, I'll just let you know, out of all the decks you guys have faced that I've actually considered you guys might have actually had a chance of beating, this is the highest one.
Oh.
Huh. That explains the summon skull.
Yeah. Funny enough, there was a chance for me to at least get rid of the summon skull. I had reinforcements, Banner the Command, and the insect cannon all ready to go, but there was one problem.
No monster.
Oh.
Card destruction got rid of my pinch insect, and I had the mantis in my hand.
Get destroyed.
It destroyed not only my ladybug, but my one last hope.
Get destroyed.
No, that's not Magnus's deck. Magnus had Archfiends.
Yep. There's a difference.
There were 2 of our members actually had fiends. I think you had a Dark World deck, didn't you, Toby, before it got stolen?
Yep, I had a Dark World.
So yeah, you both have fiend decks, but this is just regular fiends. Like, he had Archfiends, he had Dark Worlds, but these are just regular fiends.
Forget, do I only have one pinch hopper? Let's see.
I think you have 2, don't you? I could be wrong.
Oh, I have 2. Okay. Okay, so I was just unlucky.
I just also love how, like, whenever you first played it, you're like, I'm gonna play these 2 cards and then show you my ladybug, and she's like, actually,
Actually, motherfucker.
you should have showed that
You know
before you
shit.
played your cards.
No one corrected me on this, so I respect you, but fuck you. Not in that way.
A little bit in that way, though.
You should
Shut
have
up,
played that card
Thoughts.
before you showed your cards.
Also, if you guys hear a puppy whining in the background, that is a large puppy named Zoe, and she needs to stay in her cage a few more minutes so I can get her out in a bit. Anyway, her
Aw.
mom leaves her in a cage all the time, and she put her down there like halfway through the game, so she's been in there for about an hour or so, and she needs to get out in a bit.
What a poor pup.
What pup is?
She likes destroying things,
Oh.
so we don't let her out that much. I let her run around the basement with me, whenever I'm around, because she doesn't really do anything to my stuff, but she destroys other stuff. I think it's just because she secretly likes me the best.
That might be it.
Yeah. Puppy.
But no, that's fine. That's fine, Nightshade. So will they ever get their OP decks back? Who knows?
Maybe one day.
Who knows? I mean, who knows if we'll ever see those decks again?
I will because I promised.
You can't because yours got soaked and destroyed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant the enemy decks.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, your zombies are kind of fucked, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well,
at
they're,
least-
We might
they're
see 'em.
zombies. I've already seen like half of what would be in that deck from the vampire guy.
But where did he get those? Maybe he took yours. No, mine were destroyed by water. Right. But maybe the zombie master he had in his deck was actually the one you threw out into sea. Ooh.
So I just this black flame dragon though, for real. I can't.
That could never happen. Flashback. He does a ritual at the well. The decks start rising from the dead.
They just rise up from the depths.
Zombies.
Careful
Turns out
examination
that
on
Ryan
the
Peace is actually
One of-
really a dual pyre.
As he's
That's the story.
resurrecting cards from the ocean, then that guy comes. Ooh, Exodia. Yoink.
Dude,
Well,
Herald of Ultimateness. Like,
If you
but
can
maybe-
ritual summon it, it needs up to 12 stars.
there is.
Oh
when
my
I
God,
get
you're right.
when I at least get 5 more whenever we get the dual points, there is one thing I want to ask you, Lunger, for like specifically.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna say it on the thing because it's gonna be a surprise. But I'll tell you because I literally need to tell you.
Well, Underworld
You
Gaming,
can ritual summon.
Underworld Gaming, you actually Keith or not Keith, dang it. Klein actually has the armed dragons.
so be Klein.
Yeah. She has level dragons. I have some level dragons.
They have
Sure, deck
different
is
they have
way better
different
built
level
than me.
dragons.
Yeah, her deck is way fucking better built than mine probably, but still, I make do.
But hey, you know where you might need to go. You know who you might need to go and beat to get more level cards for your deck.
I gotta go beat Klein.
Well,
Yeah, if I want the armed dragons, I guess.
I was meaning more just
Actually-
level support, like more level ups or any sort of other things like that.
Yeah. I already took out a shitload of my other deck that I don't really need. I'm
Well, no,
happy to
Guido,
finally
he
get
got
rid of
Guy of the Fierce Knight. He didn't get the dragon.
I still need Curse of Dragon, yes.
He still needs Curse of Dragon before he can use Guy of the Dragon Champion.
Having 30 card limits is really fucking hard to make decks with. It's really fucking hard. I gotta take the best I got so far.
I had insects. It's like buy spider, buy killer needle.
The fuck,
Yeah, I
is
was doing that.
the fuck are you doing with my shit?
I think I'm the only one who
This is
actually
my
didn't
card.
change their deck at all.
Look at it.
Holy shit!
You need to.
Hold on, wait.
Why do I
Dude.
need
It's
to?
12 stars.
Oh, Blue, you bought a
Wow.
box of Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragons Unleashed this morning? Dude, nice.
Thanks to Matt, I'll take care of it always.
Nice, Nightshade.
Good shit out here.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
So
I'm actually surprised, Jake, that you haven't changed your deck up because again,
Because I would have to remove certain cards because they're not warriors, and that would mess with certain other cards in there.
all right.
I think I got a lucky break that a lot of my like a lot of dragon cards are low or like easy summons, high attack, and it's really easy to replace them.
And I only have 2 ninja cards besides the 7 I just got.
I basically shoved every monster card I just got into the deck.
That's still a big chunk of your deck, dude.
I figured
Like, that's
I'll
9
play
cards out
around
of
with it.
30 that would be ninjas at that point.
That's a lot of ninjas.
I just realized, holy
Yes.
fuck.
Yes, Will.
All
What
right.
have you realized?
I just realized.
The card that I have that like decreases like fucking opponent's monsters by 300 for each Naturia monster. I have reinforcements. I have banner command. I have insect cannons.
You're basically a scumbag. I love it.
Yeah.
Good job, you fuck.
Well, I finished my deck.
Guido, I think you're talking about Obelisk Jones, not Obelisk Jerry.
How dare you get them confused? They are both wonderful icons of good Americana.
I don't know
Unbelievable.
who Obelisk Jerry is.
No one likes Jerry. That's why you don't know who he is.
But yes, if there's any more questions, go ahead and ask us now. We are going to be leaving the stream in just a little bit. So if you have any more questions, please go ahead and say them. We have about a couple more minutes.
She didn't do anything to my glasses, did she?
No. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Look at him. Oh, God, there's cooties on them.
How dare!
Looks to glasses. Oh no, she spent one of them slightly off.
Killer.
I just imagined when we were at the store, I don't have many cards. I just imagined like Harry Potter coming in. We'll take the lot.
Up on the inside there. Yeah, that one. There's no cord in here for it. Okay. Let's see here. Marm Apocalypse, yes, no. Wow, who knows, man? They don't even have a Marmot yet. They don't even have that yet.
Now we know.
What are your thoughts on upcoming Link Summoning mechanic? Absolutely love it, and I can't wait to play it. Absolutely, 100% love the Link Summoning mechanic. I've been watching the show. It's been pretty cool so far. Oh, Obelisk Jones is the more competent one. Jerry just makes comments and can't read the room. Oh, I see how it is. He's that guy.
He's that obelisk.
What card would you summon into the world? Oh, man. Probably Thunder Nyan Nyan.
Yeah. You fucking serious?
I don't know.
My favorite card. Thunder Nyan Nyan.
Oh God.
I don't know, man. What card in your deck would you summon in the game world? All right, guys. What card in your deck would you summon into the real world of the game?
Oh, it has to be my deck.
Yeah, one card in your
with
deck.
one-
What card would it be?
In real life?
Yeah, just summon in the real world of the game, I guess. Because it says, what would you summon in the game world?
Dark Hole. Fuck this. I'm out.
So monster, because it says summon. What monster would you summon? Because you can't summon Dark Hole.
I summoned Dark Hole to the
You
field
can't
spell
summon Dark Hole. So what card?
Well, the newest, clearly the newest addition to my deck is Horus of the Black Flame Dragon level 8, so I can ride that shit everywhere.
You know, now's a good time to mention that in real life I have a bit of a bug phobia.
Well, either way, we're talking about in the game world.
Ooh,
What would you summon in the game world from your deck?
Naturia Mantis. Oh my god, so adorable. They're
Naturia
like
Mantis is
babies.
pretty cute.
Oh
Let
my
me
god.
look at this fucking man.
What about you, Jess? What about you, Jake?
Oh my god, it's fucking precious.
Huh?
Celtic Guardian.
Celtic Guardian, of course.
Celtic Guardian.
Mantises are my favorite bugs.
I find those little baby mantises things all around like trash cans.
like I've never
Horus
seen a
Horus
mantis-
could possibly be the Black Dragon of the Desert or the Black Dragon of the Deserts. I'm just saying, it possibly could
He
be
does-
a Black Dragon of the Desert or the Black Dragon of the Deserts. Just saying. Technically, it
spit
is.
black
That's
fire.
Horus of the Black, whatever.
He
But
spits
what
sick hot
about you,
fire.
Toby? What about your deck? What would you summon?
It's true.
Is it fucking?
Obviously, if you look at my card on my plate, it's obviously the Herald of Ultimateness.
I thought it'd be the Thunder guy.
He's beautiful.
I thought it'd be the Thunder God. That is like definitely your strongest card now.
He is gorgeous.
If you can bring it out.
Do you have-
monsters?
It must. What do you even have? Its ritual? Is
I
it in
have.
here?
Yeah, it's in my deck.
What is it?
Uh,
And Herald of Perfection. Well, you got a bunch of ritual cards.
Levy,
I
it's
didn't
not
notice.
heresy. It's not heresy. He is a dragon of black flames, and he is Horus, so desert. It's not heresy.
There it is.
It's just a
Can you
different
ritual
black
summon?
dragon of the desert or the black dragon of the deserts. When Seth gets a card in Yu-Gi-Oh, then it'll be heresy.
can you ritual summon a monster with a ritual monster in your hand?
Don't know if you're someone question more if they're gonna buy packs off screen. They're
I-
gonna buy the regular packs off screen, not the good packs.
Yeah.
The ones you guys already saw, the ones that basically are random low-level cards and stuff like that.
The other giant mishmash.
Yeah,
They'll
they're
tell
not.
you
It's not going to be any.
It's
It's not going to be
monster.
anything that is too important. So yeah, they are going to be buying those packs off screen, because again, that would just take up too much.
And then the changes we can show off at like the start of next game if we
Yeah, of
want or
course.
something.
It all works out.
I think I'm gonna hold off on that because my deck is feeling pretty.
Well, you
Like,
guys do know that there is the memory pack, which again gives you cards out from your deck. There's the familiar pack. So now that you guys have changed your decks up, that pack's gonna be changing.
Oh my god.
Ooh, really?
Ooh, then I might have to do that because I want Naturia's.
Oh.
You need Naturias all over your face, Will.
I need 3 fucking.
Well, they're not bad, but they're not bad, Nightshade, but they are kind of boring-ish.
They're just basic
They're-
bitch cards.
Not bad. They're kind of random.
Yeah.
Mm.
And again, them buying those packs could take up like half of a stream on itself. So because
Oh,
they'd have
okay.
to get them, they'd have to change their decks up, like yada yada yada. You know what I mean?
What's
I already
important?
know what we're gonna get though.
Look, what's important
Waiting
is
for it to be off screen.
what's important is fucking Christ, Nightshade. Why?
Yeah,
Just-
thank you again, Nightshade.
Thank you, but damn it, man, stop.
I am gonna say that we are getting closer and closer to the end, and I do have to actually go and do something. They need me out. They need me outside. So let's see here. Can't Mickey just specifically ask for the Naturi pack? He can if he had 25 more duel points to spend, but right now he doesn't.
Okay, then I'll wait till next game to do that because it's Naturia I want, and
You're getting
Yeah.
65 points next game.
yeah, so I'll do that.
I'm just saying you
take-
have other
so-
points you could use for other cards right now.
I got it. I'll take
I
I'll
think-
take every. Go on, Will.
Either way, but
think
at
for
this
now,
point
good.
we are going to be ending things off. I need to go off and do something, and we have been going on for about 15 minutes for the after game stream. So thank you guys very much for showing up. This is a lot of fun. We're going to be showing back up next week. Same dual time, same dual place. That's a stupid thing to say, but
It really is.
hopefully they'll be able to figure out a little bit more about what Mickey saw today, and maybe a little bit more about some things like that now that school's over. Who knows? Now that school's over, maybe they can go and see if they can find any of these people that they saw today, or duel some more people and figure out some other things. But until next time, guys, if you have any questions, comments, complaints, or wisecracks, put those down in the comments below. And if you want to talk to us on a more regular basis, head over to the Discord in the description. And I don't think anyone's doing anything today. No one's told me they're doing anything today. But later on, the Frozen Frost's probably going to stream if you guys want to go and wait for him. Twitch.tv/FrozenFrost. I don't think anybody else has told me they're doing anything. Maybe Azure Crow's going to do something. Who knows? Happy early birthday. Oh, thank you, Levy. Tomorrow, again, we're going to be doing the Undertale stream. I'm not sure when it's going to be happening, but it is going to be the birthday stream. So if you guys want to show up, that'd be great. But if not, don't worry about it. We'll see what goes on. But until next time, guys, later days.
Goodbye.
Don't ruin the goodbye.
We already fucked it up.
I'm not ending now. We're stuck in this now. We can't.
It's long.
We're not leaving.
Oh my
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
God damn it, Will. I hate you.